Live. All right, over here on the panel we have Jonny Rides, and we have Ghost Anime 84 from Waco, Texas.
From Waco, what's up?
What's going on, everybody out there watching?
So for this live stream, I really wanted to tackle like the trip that we're planning to make to SCMM this year and all the ins and outs, and I have a lot of questions for Ghost Anime 84 because he's done this trip 3 years. What, 3 years in a row?
This was gonna be my third year in a row.
Oh, okay. So you've done this previously, so you have experience, and I've never went on a long trip like that. I think the longest I went to was, Waco. I had like this real flush slide. It was about 7-hour ride, but I think that's the farthest I've gone, and I've been wanting to plan to make it longer, but yeah.
It's a little different going out there on the long road, going through different states and stuff like that. You don't get that same home feeling, I guess, like when you're here in Texas. At least I don't get that feeling.
I like the uncertainty, believe it or not.
Yeah, planned for all kinds of stuff. I was in Arizona in the middle of nowhere. I mean, literally just dirt road nowhere. My bike broke. Had a battery cable break on me.
Oh, dang. Like what else? What do you take with you on the trip? And
basically, when I pack for a motorcycle trip, I pack like I'm doing backpacking. Very light, very small. The only thing that's extra is stuff that's for the bike. A couple basic tools and things like that. Because
my problem is I overpack. Like, I'm literally having a weekend like 2-3 hours away from home, and I bring a whole gym bag of like, well, it's mostly camera stuff. Like, it's barely clothes and stuff. It's just camera stuff.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take up some spots right there.
Yeah,
the cameras.
Stabilizer, batteries, 4 GoPros, DSLR, like gosh.
Yeah, it's just like a backpack with like another little backpack next to it.
Yeah, the more road trips you do, like big trips, the more you'll start taking out. Like, okay, I didn't need this last time. I'm not gonna need it this time. Like, I'm not taking rain gear. Like, I'm not taking no rain gear because at this season, even if I did get into rain, I will dry off very fast. And I know that because when I was those floods that happened in Arizona right after SCMM last year.
Oh yeah.
I rode right through that right at the beginning of it. So like that's right when it started flooding, I was going right through Phoenix and stuff. And
so
I went through three separate roads, three different storms. Like I would ride through a storm, then I was out for about an hour. Within that hour, I was totally dry.
Man, so how was your experience? Like the first time that you went to SCMM, how was that?
It was fun. Last year was the first time I went to SCMM. I had a blast. I already had one road trip under my belt, so I had some experience being on the road by myself. But it was nice. I had a motel already booked. I actually stayed at Vegas. I was in Las Vegas for the night before, for 2 nights before SCMM. So I kind of, oh, hey, RideToVictory.
Oh, RideToVictory joined.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
2 nights before SCMM. So I kind of, oh, hey, RideToVictory.
Oh, RideToVictory joined.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, is that an echo or what?
Yeah, I think RideToVictory has the stream going on the panel on the thing
in the background or something.
Yeah, you gotta mute that one.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's been a while.
Same here. It's been 2 months since I've been on live stream.
All right, how's that?
Oh yeah, good.
All right, so who's in here?
All right, we have Jonny Rides from Houston, Texas. I mean, Waco, Texas. You were born there?
Who, in Waco?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was born in Los Angeles.
Oh, what part of LA?
East LA.
All right. I used to live on 6th and Fairfax by La Brea Tar Pits.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was kind of like all over basically, like at was it Memorial White or White Memorial Hospital, and then I stayed like in Boyle Heights for like a long time. And actually, I still have family in Boyle Heights, which is like maybe 10 minutes from the Fast and the Furious house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so every time I go there, I just like swing right on by, and the diner and the house is like right there.
Oh, that's there's a diner on like what was that road? It was called like the Museum Highway. It started with a W. I forgot what the name of it was. Is it that diner on like Fairfax and?
No, it's like a liquor store that they converted over to like Toretto's store or something like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's actually like a liquor store now, but that one it's literally like they made it seem like it was like a long way away in the movie, but that's just the way the movie was. But it's literally like on the same block kind of corner. The house is like in the middle of the block, and then that store is like on the corner of the block, so it's like right there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I'm thinking, hey, RideToVictory, have you gone to California yet?
Have I ridden a bike there? Or have I been there? I lived there for 2 years.
Oh yeah. I mean, you just said so. Everybody's been to California except me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, you haven't been to California?
Yeah,
what?
Man. For like years, I've been talking about that. I want to move there after I graduate college, and so just to go visit, it's gonna be an experience. But man, y'all already experienced it, so I'll be the newbie. Like, you're gonna get sick of me just saying "wow" when we're going into California and just like googly eyes. I'm gonna be excited, man.
Hey, AJ, your biggest wows are going to be when you see the prices of the apartments, dude. You're going to be like, wow, $3,000 for this?
You're gonna say wow when you see that gas price at $5 a gallon.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, man, we were
$5 a gallon.
Yeah, 5 to 6.
Well, it's not like that now. So if gas prices in Texas are $2, it's like $3.50 in LA.
When I was in San Diego 2 years ago, I was paying like $5. So I don't know how it is now.
What?
It fluctuates, but they have like a 60 or 70 cent tax applied for the smog control. So it's
California's no place for a broke man. Then
no, it's very expensive.
You gotta go across the border, man, and then you're good.
Well, I don't pay for gas because I got this card that my friend had, and so whenever I swipe, I get free gas only on all the shells. So.
Yeah, that's not going to it might work there, but you're still going to have the rent, and rent's like for a 2-bedroom, dude, $1,940 to $2,000 a month.
For like a
I can rent almost. I can
are
rent
they fancy or are they just like?
No, this is
it's like a basic house, dude.
Cheap. If you want fancy, you're looking at $3,000 or $4,000 a month. I'm talking cheap.
I don't want to live in an apartment. I just want to live in a van and just travel. That's pretty much it.
You still got to pay for where you're going to park that van. It's about $60 to $80 a night.
For like in the cities and stuff, yeah. My boy's paying like close to $5,000 for a condo in San Francisco when I was staying in my van. Like he's paying like $5,000 for it. It's like a 3-bedroom, so he's like renting part of it out. But there's like no street parking in a lot of the main cities. If you want like a downtown
Walmart?
Yeah, there's plenty of Walmarts everywhere.
But it's not like how it is in Texas, dude. It's not a big open parking lot. It's you pay to go into the parking lot, and you get a voucher if you shop in the Walmart. You get a voucher, and it's free parking if you shopped in there, and you can leave.
What? Vouchers?
It's not like Texas, dude.
That's not bad in San Diego. And,
what about San Francisco?
It's not that bad either. San Francisco's the worst.
That's the worst, dude. Dude, you're gonna pay $600 a month just to park your van.
Oh man.
And this is why I'm staying in Texas and not California.
Stay away from
the reason that I'm enjoying my stay in Texas is because with the gun laws and everything, because I know they're very strict in California.
California is 10 rounds minimum, maximum on a clip.
I heard that you can't keep your gun in your house. You have to keep it in the safe at the range.
Really? I didn't know that, but
No, you can keep it in your house, and they just
Okay.
there's a court judge that like kind of like overturned that ban on a thing, so you can still have anything plus 10 right now.
In some areas or all California?
It's in all California, but the only thing that sucks is because when we just went over there, like 2 weeks ago, basically like we had our guns like loaded, one in the chamber, everything, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and then as soon as you get to Cali, it's basically, pull it out, empty the round, like lock it, and then put it in a locked area in the trunk of your car or center console that's locked in the truck. And then, so if something ever happens while you're in California, you're pretty much gonna have to tell everybody like, hold on, let me load my gun, and then let me put one in the chamber, and then let's keep talking.
Well, I think that's, hey, if you're really quick, you'll be able to load the gun faster than the other person.
Dude. Not if it's locked. You're not that quick.
Like it's a race. It's a race against the other guy that has a gun. Like, hey, let's see.
Imagine your heartbeat's like racing, right? You got to put the key in the lock. You can't do it, dude. You're scared.
Like in the Western movies, like.
And if it's somebody that's like trying to rob you or like kill you, I doubt they're gonna have their stuff locked.
Right. That's my biggest pet peeve with gun laws, dude. The only people that are locked are the ones following the laws. The criminals, they're like, they're criminals, they don't follow the law. So
yeah.
They're the ones that are not locked. They're chambered and ready to go.
Criminals have more protection than law-abiding citizens.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
corrupt.
that's why a bunch of stuff happens in California. Like if you break into somebody's house trying to rob them and you hurt yourself, then you can sue them.
I think that's everywhere.
Ridiculous too.
That's why here in Texas, somebody breaks in, they just kind of like, he's like, you're on my property, bang.
Yeah, Texas has the Castle Doctrine law, which is at night, if somebody's in your property, they're obviously on your property for no good. So if you shoot them, you're protected as long as you have some kind of boundary of they were not.
As long as you're fearing for your life.
Exactly.
I thought I was going to die. I thought he was going to kill me, officer.
Yeah, he was trying to pick the lock, and he had a gun in his hand.
It was coming right for us.
Man, but even in Texas, I heard situations where a guy broke in somebody's garage to steal somebody's rims. The guy goes to work in the morning, backs up, crushes his finger, and the burglar would sue the guy for not looking at his mirrors, and he won. So it's just like, what?
Yeah, that happens everywhere though. Even movie stars, like I can't remember her name, but somebody tried to break into a movie star's house, and they like tripped over the concrete cliff or whatever. Like it had like a separation. They tripped and like broke their arm. Sued and won. It's ridiculous.
What does that say about the system? Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It's jacked up.
Why you just shoot him, be done with it.
All right. All right, guys. So SCMM. So Ghost Anime has done this trip before. I know Jonny Rides goes over there for like the big events. I've lived there before, but for this one, I know we're gonna be riding about four riders going all the way from South Texas. It's
supposed to be 5. I'm trying to get a hold of Reptar.
How's that going so far?
He has not responded.
He's just busy with work or family or stuff like that.
Dude, I'm really hoping because this is since June 6th.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that he's on a bike because you have to check up on each other because Rideologist, he's good. He was just busy working to get parts for his bike so he can make the trip to in August. So okay. I went to his house and his uncle told me, yeah, no, he's good. So I talked to him and we were just chit-chatting about the trip and then that he wants to save up for a van too. And so, so I know when I get my van, like me and Rideologists are just going to be traveling everywhere. Like save up for a whole month and then spend a weekend like out of state and just, it's pretty exciting.
Dude, that's awesome.
Actually, Jonny Rides, he has a van that he customized to travel.
Like a Cycle Cruiser?
Mm-hmm. Like B-Rad too. Yep.
Got that Cycle Cruiser rate van.
My stuff's gonna be like upgraded though pretty soon, hopefully, to get like a big trailer.
Yeah, you got
like more bikes and more people.
There you go. And B-Rad has a van too.
Yeah, he has that like the extension.
It's
for the van.
custom. He built it himself. Like he bought the van, like gutted it. It's all custom.
Yeah, he can fit 3 bikes and his bed. Like, man,
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
But I'm actually editing a video where I'll be showing y'all the van because we went to the MotoGP event in Coda. And so I'm backed up on video. So right now I'm about to finish the first video out of 3 videos for that weekend. And then in that video, his van is there, and then like a look in the van and everything. It's gonna be exciting.
So at least you're making cool videos. All my videos are stupid. My video I'm working on now is just me singing that that He-Man where he sings. You ever seen that one? That what the hell is that stupid song called?
Which one? The like a parody style one?
Yeah, the parody one where it's singing,
where he's like dancing and stuff too, and like what?
And she says, "Hey."
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I gotta make it a video where I'm just singing that the whole time I'm riding.
Hey man, that's the funny.
I even do the voices of like Beastman and Skeletor.
Nice.
Hey Ghost, you should do a big ride, dude. I just did a 7-hour ride with dropping valves and like Moto Trooper and then my guys, Tex R6S and Freerider. And
how'd that go?
I was trying my gear, right? So I was like, we got this big ride coming up. And I'm like, let me just, I'm going to use my camel pack. I'm going to try to use all my charger stuff. I wanted to like kind of like pre-live the trip going to SCMM.
Yeah.
And yeah, I learned right away, dude. Put some damn ice in that freaking camel pack, dude, because it gets hot quick.
Oh yeah.
That was the first thing. And then cramps. I was starting to get cramps after like 5 hours. And I was reading that if you use apple cider vinegar that has that, it's called With the Mother, which is like the cloudy stuff inside of it. Add that to your water, and it has like 11% potassium, and it helps with cramps. So I'm gonna take some of that to introduce it to my water, just for the cramping side. But and
yeah, you just gotta get all that water in your system constantly. I was drinking like a gallon of water every day.
Well, it wasn't even that. I was drinking a ton of water. It was like I was short on. I guess you like sweat the potassium. I don't know what the hell, but I was starting to cramp. So
even with the gel seat?
No, it was my legs, like the position of the pegs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move around. Like since mine's kind of a cruiser, I have the luxury of putting my legs in like 3 or 4 different positions. The whole time I was riding, I am moving around on my bike. At some points, I'm just laying down on the bike with my legs straight backwards.
I'm hanging off the bike. Like if I'm hitting a curve, like I'm reenacting if I'm in a curve. I just hang off at one end for an hour, hang off the other end for another hour, and just start switching around.
I remember just standing on my bike for like a good mile or two, just standing on my bike riding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do gotta say the gel seat was like butter, dude. Like I had no problems sitting on it. It was so comfortable. But you get cramps like on the top of your, like, where your legs bend. AJ would know this from a sport bike perspective. Your knees are kind of like higher towards the tank, right? On the top of your hip, where your femur joins the hip, right there, dude, it cramps. You have to like lean to the left, lean to the right, just to kind of relieve it.
Well, do you stretch? Like, I know I'm gonna stretch a lot before on the rides.
I'm gonna have to stretch because it was one of those things. I was like, after 7 hours, I was like, oh, I'm feeling it.
Well, you'll be able to stretch every 45 minutes to an hour, anyways, because my bike won't go that far.
And I'm
what was it, 90 miles a tank or what?
Yeah, 90 miles. I'm so happy that's the case too. I was actually thinking about you guys, dude. As I was like stretching, I was like, holy cow, we've been going 150 miles a stretch, because that's what our tanks get.
Oh, dang.
And I was thinking, oh man, Ghost gets 90 miles. I'm gonna love this because we can get off stretch.
I was gonna be the party pooper and bring gas tanks, so whenever he needs gas, we'll pull over, fill up, let's keep going.
Right. I'm still gonna bring one. I have a 32-ounce gas can. I'm still gonna bring it just in case.
I have a gallon gas tank. Those little gas cans, they're like a triangle.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You ever seen those that fit in the saddlebag? I got one of those, so just in case I run out of gas.
It's good to bring it just in case.
I had to use it twice last road trip.
It just sucks that I'm gonna bring so much gear,
Yeah.
like camera gear. So it's just
Don't
That's like
overdo it though,
a lot
because
of
you
space.
don't want to make your bike like too uncomfortable.
oh no, it's not uncomfortable. I've ridden with a spare R6 rim, with a tire, with a gym bag, with my backpack on the back seat, and I strapped it down with tie downs, and I didn't felt it at all. So I can just stack.
I saw that picture too on Instagram.
Yeah, I can stack up the back seat like all the way up to my head.
Commented like, "Damn, you're bringing the spare tire and everything."
Yeah, because I needed it replaced, and then the shop that I go to, it's in Corpus Christi, and I was in Houston, so I had to ride all the way over there.
Man, you should go to Rideologist, dude. He does his own tires. I saw that video.
Yeah, I've seen this video, and I was like, man, this guy just does it all in his garage.
Yeah, I told him, I said, "How'd you balance that?" He's like, "Oh, I balance it with this like pole or whatever." I'm like, dude, I got to go over there when I get tires.
Yeah, it's cheaper too.
That's what I do in my garage, man.
Oh yeah,
I
Jonny
can't
Rides
be with
has a business.
Oh, do you? In Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of far, but man, that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere I go, I always try to have a tire machine, balancer, like tools to basically rebuild whatever bikes. I mean, I always have a lot of bikes, and right now I'm like at 3. But I mean, before I left on the big trip, like last year, I think I had like 5 bikes.
Man,
I wish I had something like that. I can't even change the oil. My driveway is actually uphill.
oh
So,
wow.
Oh,
Hey,
so I have nowhere to do. I have nowhere to work on my bike. So if I just want a simple oil change, I normally just take it to somebody.
AJ, if your oil's not done when you come up, bring the stuff, dude. I got everything to do it.
oh yeah, no. What's gonna happen is that next week I get paid, so I'm gonna order the new tires. I'm gonna order a couple things that I'm gonna need, and I was looking into getting the gel seat, but the only place I can find it was Revzilla, which is they ran for like $284.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah. Did you see
Yeah,
the thing
and
I
so I
sent
was
you?
like, man, that's
I sent you something for $75, dude.
Mhm.
It's a Saddleman. It's a cover. It goes over your seat for the R6, and I sent it to you on
Messenger or on my phone message.
as a comment. So you commented on my channel saying you wanted a gel seat, and then I commented back and I sent you a link to the gel cover, and it goes.
Oh, I thought it was
over your seat, and it's only like $75.
I thought it was the actual gel seat. I'm like, well,
No, it goes over your seat,
Yeah,
and
it's like an overlay.
yeah, and it's $75. You should check that out, dude.
honestly, I'll probably do that because
It's made by Saddleman, dude.
yeah, the extra money I could use it on the trip for gas. Because I estimated that we're gonna waste about $280 to get there, and another $280 to get back.
Wait, in gas?
Just
It's gonna be less than that, but yeah, that's
I think
I'm overshooting it. It's like
the way to do it.
yeah, because I have to manage this money because
Sure.
I will go on trips with $75 on my account, and I'm oh shit, I'm running low. I shouldn't eat expensive. Yeah,
every road trip I've always taken, I've always made sure I had about $1,000 extra in my bank account, and that's just because I was doing it solo. And if my bike broke down or somebody stole it, I had extra money to buy me a ticket just to get a plane ride home.
Yeah. So as a group, my goal is to, like, when we camp out, put the bikes in the center and have our tents around it. You know, I like that. I think that'll.
I'm gonna buy. I'm also gonna buy like a not a bike chain, but what is it? The steel cable for a bike, and then wrap all the rims together.
Oh, that'd be good, dude.
Yeah, because my buddies in Houston, they live like in like studios, and they'll park in the garage, but it's open. So what they do is that they all live together. So that's about 6 bikes.
Yeah.
And they wrap together, so it kind of stops. It kind of discourages somebody to stealing it.
Right. They have to come with some kind of bolt cutters, and
Yeah,
most people don't. They're just kind of like they see it and they want to try to steal it.
Yeah.
Then
So
they see that
what,
and they're like, I can't do it.
I never stayed around the campsite enough. I get to the campsite, build my tent. I
Yeah.
usually just cook my food, ate, and slept just enough, and woke up and immediately packed and left.
See, Ghost, you're talking about campsites, dude. I'm talking about we're gonna go into we're gonna find desolate areas and camp.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, quick question: is anybody gonna carry?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm just gonna have a few knives on me.
I got a question for Johnny.
What's up?
So we're coming from Texas. I got my weapon carries 14 or 16 rounds. I think it's 14.
Mm-hmm.
If I put 10 rounds in it, and I will at the point we get to California, if I remove the magazine and I lock it, am I legal?
Yeah, I mean, as far as from what a police officer told me, is if you have all your Texas stuff and it's not loaded and everything when you're in California,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
All right, I'm gonna carry.
Because literally, what he told me too is you can have, like, even when the whole ban thing was still going on, you can have more than 10 for like a pistol or anything like that. It just can't be loaded and it can't be in the weapon.
Okay. I have a CHL
So-
for Texas, and my CHL carries over for New Mexico and Arizona.
Yeah,
But
exactly. That's what I was talking about. It's good all the way to the border.
California is the troublesome.
Yep.
Yeah, but we'll be at a motel over there in California, so I don't think we have to worry too much.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna carry. So
Yeah, awesome.
We'll have
Yeah,
something.
the thing that I wanted is because since we're gonna be staying in that area, like we need to be secure.
Sure.
Because I was gonna bring a newsie.
Oh yeah,
But-
I had a question that bothering me. RideToVictory. You said you wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, right?
Yes.
Okay. Were you wanted to ride, just go look at it, or did you want to ride a road that goes right through it or right next to it?
I'm just thinking about just ride by it, get some view shots, get some pictures. Get
Because
some,
when you go to Flagstaff, there's two different ways from there. You go north. There's a left side
sure.
and a right side. The right side will take you to this giant desert for like an hour and a half, and just riding through nothing but desert. And towards the end, that's when you'll hit a bridge, and that's the Grand Canyon. And you can see the Grand Canyon from there. But if you take a left, you can drive a little bit down that side, and that'll take you to like the main Grand Canyon like entrance where you have to pay to get in. To go see all the sights over there. But you gotta.
So in 2011, I made this trip in a car, and we just drove along the side of the Grand Canyon. We took some pictures, that stuff. And kept driving. So my thought was, we could ride in, get some cool pictures. It'd be awesome, dude, if somebody had a drone. Dude, that would make some good drone shots. But if not, that's fine. And then
I'll try to get a friend with a drone because he has a drone, but he doesn't use it. So I'll see if I could borrow it.
it would make some sweet shots, right? Fly over the Grand Canyon and get some shots.
I'll take good care of it.
That would be sweet.
I'll let you use my bike if something happens to it. It's
like a little.
It's $1,000, and I'm trying to save up for it. I'm trying to save up for a Mavic.
Yeah, that's a nice one, and it's like $800, right?
It runs about $1,000 with like the bag, the propeller, and the
That's the one that folds up real small and like fits in the bag.
Palm size, bro. Palm size.
That's nice. That's
ideal for motorcyclists.
Yeah. I think the Mavic's $1,000, and then they had that new one, the Spark, that came out. That's like $500.
Yeah, it's much smaller.
That's a tiny one, dude. It's like if we get a breeze, it'll blow it away.
If somebody sneezes, it's off.
In the Grand Canyon, it's very windy.
Oh yeah,
you'll lose it.
Oh yeah, I hiked all the way down that thing, all the way down and back up in one day.
Dude.
Hey, so quick question for the Grand Canyon: is there any sweet roads that y'all are familiar with that we're taking?
So there's a road that gets you along the side of the Grand Canyon. And it sounds like, according to Ghost's thing, if we do 500 to 550 miles a day, we should be there by Thursday night. And we'll camp out, and then Friday, when the sun comes up, we can like kind of cruise around. there's some really cool stuff. Like there's actually like an Indian reservation where you can walk out on glass that goes over the Grand Canyon, and when you look down, you're looking straight down like a mile.
Yeah, that's Western Grand Canyon. You're getting more towards Vegas and all that stuff over there.
Right. And so there's different parts you can hit. But we have to be careful because we want to get there by Friday, right?
Is that the Chaparral meetup?
No, that's Saturday.
That's on Saturday.
So Friday is the pre-meetup.
Ah, okay. Because I don't know how.
But here's the deal: the pre-meetup is not that important, dude. If we're having a great time at the Grand Canyon, we'll be there for the Chaparral on Saturday. Because from the Grand Canyon to San Bernardino, it's 338 miles, and that's like, I don't know what does that go? It's like 5 hours,
something like that.
Yeah, about so.
And so I think they're meeting at like what, 10 or 11? 11? So anyway, if we leave like at let's say we decide to stay in the Grand Canyon until Saturday morning, we just have to leave at like 4:30 in the morning to make the ride out.
Man, yeah, I'm a heavy sleeper when it comes to traveling.
Well, you might find it different when you're on a bike, so we'll see.
But if you keep it like 500 a day, like, and then take off, early in the morning, nothing later than like 8 o'clock or something, you should be good for like night, sleeping, pretty much everything else.
Yeah. But
yeah, I know I can tell you right now, like my first road trip from San Diego, it took 24 hours just to ride from San Diego to El Paso in one go. And that gives you like a good time frame of how long it takes to get somewhere on a bike.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying for the Grand Canyon because, so when we're getting to California, we're gonna be passing through that, and then what about on the way back?
Okay, so the way back, we need to go down I-10, which takes you through Phoenix and Tucson. We're gonna stop in Tucson. We're gonna stay at my grandpa's house. That's gonna be Monday night.
Got it.
He's gonna make some chicken, whatever size, I don't know. And then Tuesday morning, we're gonna ride up, and he's coming with us. My dad's coming. It's basically like my whole family, and then like there's some people from Tucson that are also coming. Like Arizona RE is gonna be there. And then there's I forgot the name of the other two. Anyways, we're all riding to Mount Lemmon, and we're gonna do some canyon carving. And if you saw that video I put on Instagram, dude, Mount Lemmon is legit, dude. You're gonna love it. Like you're gonna want your camera rolling the whole way because it's so beautiful.
Dude, I can't wait for it. It sounds amazing.
And the higher you get on Mount Lemmon, the cooler the temperatures get. So it's gonna go from like 120 to like 80 degrees. It's so freaking awesome. And
yeah, I was saying because I don't know, I just got this idea that I have like a dummy SD card that has only like 2 gigabytes. And so I wanted to record myself saying, hey, this is 2017, this is AJ, this and that, just so I could put it in a Coke bag and then go like somewhere over there in the desert or something, just start in there. Yeah. And grab the coronations, and then maybe 10 years, I don't know. We'll see if it's still there.
That'd be awesome, dude. You could even find a rock, dude, and like chisel your name. Bring like a small hammer and a chisel. You could chisel your name in there, dude, and it'll still be there when you come back.
Yeah, I want to do something random like that.
Unless somebody steals a rock like they did with Arson's and Baker's.
Right. Actually, AJ, that would be a good idea because when we come down I-10 to go back into New Mexico, there's a section right there called Texas Canyon, and it's nothing but rocks stacked on top of themselves. And at that point, there's a rest area. You can find a rock I say rock, it's as big as my house, but it's a rock. You could chisel your name into this rock. And whenever you do another road trip, you'll see your name there.
Oh man, I can already see it. I can already see it happening.
Leave a mark everywhere.
Right. A sticker won't.
I'm gonna grab
But you chisel your name.
Oh no,
it's forever, dude.
It's for these road trips. Like all these road trips I've taken, like they're all different. My first road trip, like I said, I was camping a lot. I was visiting all kinds of spots. I visited that giant meteor crater, went to the Grand Canyon, actually visited all the sites. You know, I paid to get into the Grand Canyon to ride that whole road all the way down. And you know, alongside the whole thing, and I went to San Diego, rode around there, visited my brother who was in the Navy.
Nice.
And did all kinds of stuff. Came back, crashed in El Paso. Last year I went to Vegas. I had a blast over there in Las Vegas for 2 days. Went straight to.
Did you gamble though?
No, I don't gamble.
Oh.
I don't gamble. I have no luck in that sort of thing.
I
will only gamble if it's a surefire bet, and I don't think that's called gambling at that point. That's just beating the system.
All right. I'll be there next Saturday.
You should count cards.
Yeah. You know, but like I said, I went to Las Vegas, and then I went to SCMM. I didn't even go. I was there Friday night, but I didn't go to the pre-meet party. I just went right straight to bed.
Yeah, you're tired. I can imagine.
Oh heck, I stayed up all night long. I walked the Las Vegas Strip twice. Was there all night. Packed my bag. I think I slept for 2 hours. Packed my bags, and rode. Friday morning, and then just rode all the way to Palm Springs. That took. That took me all day.
Did you take any pictures? Like, is it on your Instagram so I can go stalk it later?
It's not on Instagram, but I did take a lot of pictures, and I have a lot of video recording of it. It's
just whenever somebody talks about like they've been here, and I was like, I want to see a picture, so because I have a picture already painted in my mind, and so when I see the reality of it, it's just pretty amazing. I'm mature compared to everybody on the panel because everybody's been traveling here and there, and I think the farthest I've gone was North Carolina and Tennessee with Jonny Rides because we went to the Tail of the Dragon not too long ago.
You rode there to North Carolina from Texas?
No. We went on the trailer and he had a truck, so we filled the truck up and the trailer with mine.
You're like a veteran, man. It's like
you like bust overnight missions and like drive straight through and
man.
Just get there.
I'll tell you something about Jonny Rides, man. He does not sleep. Because I'm editing on the passenger of the truck, and we also went with our friend Jess, and so they'll take turns, Jonny Rides and Jess, but Johnny was the one pulling it just to drive straight. Like I would try to stay up with him because you don't want to leave the driver like. You shouldn't be sleeping if you know the driver's like tired. I keep looking over my shoulder and he's like squeezing his eyes like hard to try to wake up. So, I don't know, man, but
no, if I get like tired, I'll just like pull over and be like next. But
I'll take a cat nap on the side of the road. I don't care.
Like yeah, exactly. I mean, literally, I just like want to get there. Like I don't want to. I'd rather have like some good rides than like be all tired from riding there and then like not want to ride when I get there.
Yeah. I've been in situations where I haven't slept, but I have to get to somewhere like point A to point B, and I'll be on the bike, and I've never ever gotten the feeling that I was falling asleep on the bike until not too long ago. It happened the first time I went to Galveston with the Route Rebels in Houston. It's a group that we made, a bunch of good friends. So we partied on the spot. It's this very restaurant that has like 3-4 sections where they're playing different type of music in each section, and it's a 2-story. So we partied over there, and then at 4 a.m., the ride back home to Houston was about 45 minutes. And so I'm riding, and I'm like, I'm never sleepy when I'm on the bike because you're always constantly working the clutch, the throttle position, and everything. And so I'm riding, and like halfway on the ride, like my eyes get heavy, and I start to doze off. And as soon as I close my eyes for like more than 2-3 seconds, as soon as I open them, I hallucinated, and I saw an 18-wheeler oncoming traffic, and so I swerved hard to the left. and there was nothing there. And so I was like, holy shit, I'm tired.
Find the nearest rest stop and just lay down on a bench and just go to sleep for a little bit.
I can't with the bike. Like, if I'm in unfamiliar area, I can't go to sleep with knowing my bike's right there, because I have to make it home. And so I've
done like trips like that, and what I've ran into is I just go to like an IHOP or a Denny's, and then just like park right by the front door and like go inside and order a coffee and just not even drink it and try to pass out.
And they don't kick you out?
No, because I bought a coffee. And then it's like free refills in the coffee, so you can literally just drink it when you wake up, pour it out, and get a fresh cup.
Wow.
I'll get a hot chocolate. Yeah, that. I never knew that. I thought like after an hour they'll kick you off, because like.
No, I mean if you talk to if you're cool and you talk to the manager or whatever, whoever's on duty, just be like, hey, I'm not even from here. I'm just riding through here. I'm just really tired, and I just really need to like sleep for a little bit before I die. And I'm gonna buy some stuff.
That's
Pretty
nice.
cool, right?
I was thinking of like getting into the small streets, or when there's a plaza of businesses, and then on the back they have where they throw the trash. I was thinking maybe if I park my bike next over there and just lean on my bike, because nobody passes by there except like the people that open the back doors to throw trash. And that's what I was thinking. Like if it ever got down to that,
it's not even like that. It's not even like that. So as you're passing through Arizona and New Mexico, there's a lot of open desert, and New Mexico, Arizona, all those, they're not like Texas, dude. It's not like private property. You can park anywhere on any land and you can camp out. And then when you wake up in the morning, break that tent down, dude, hit the road. Nobody's going to say anything.
Awesome, because I'm from Texas and I lived here like most of my life.
Yeah.
So
there's not even wires, dude. There's nothing that like blocks the land. It's open. It's all open. You just find a dirt path.
Road that goes through a big
just
field.
find a dirt path. We'll get off the road, the beat road. Get kind of deep in so no one sees that we're camping. We'll camp. And the reason I say no one sees we're camping is so no one comes to try to rob us, So
is it like the?
What's that?
Have you ever seen Breaking Bad? Is it like that at the first episode?
It's exactly like that, dude. Like it's all desert. Like there's no fences. There's nothing, dude. You just pull off. We'll go like about 500 yards, and no cars from the highway can see us. We'll set our tents up, and that's it. And then we'll wake up. We'll get back on the road, go find us a fast food place, get some breakfast,
Oh, man. I already envisioned myself setting up the camera, and that'll be a beautiful picture right there with the bikes and the... Whew.
I was setting up a lot of pictures at first. I don't know about any of y'all, but my first road trip, I was trying to set pictures up. But after a while, I just wanted to get back on the road and just be on there and just ride.
Yeah, you want to get to your destination, so you're constantly like waking up early. You want to keep going, keep pushing.
Well, I had a destination my first road trip, but I had no plan on getting there. I was like, okay, I need to get to the Grand Canyon. I'm in Waco, so the sun rises to the in the east. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so I need to go. I just need to put my back to it, and I just like point it straight. Put my right hand to my other hand to the right. And it's like, okay, that's northwest.
Right.
And just drive in that general direction and just keep on going through back roads.
Oh, so that opens up a new question too as well. So are we leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning to meet at our location?
All right. Yeah, I got with Rideologist, and he's gonna get back with me next week and tell me his plan, because I'm at Houston and I travel to Corpus Christi for weekend jobs. So the last weekend before we head out, I'm gonna be over there at the shop checking my bike for the fluids and everything, make sure everything checks out, put in the new tires. So what my plan is that if Rideologist, because I took 2 weekends off the beginning of August. Okay. So I was gonna go to Houston, crash at my studio over there, and I was gonna bring Rideologist with me. We were both gonna go on the bikes, so it's gonna be closer. So thinking that I'll probably head out from Corpus with him too. And the meetup spot is in Austin, right?
No, it's in. It starts with a G. Hold on. It's an hour and 38 minutes from Austin. It's more towards Waco.
West? Oh,
No,
okay,
north.
okay.
Like north-ish.
Yeah, hold on. I'll find
It's
it.
about an hour and a half, about an hour west of Waco.
Yeah.
Let me go on the maps real quick.
So if you're leaving from Houston,
Yeah, because I was gonna, if anything, he can come with me and we can stay in my studio, so
Okay.
that it's closer to Waco.
Okay. And so if you're gonna leave from, let's say you're leaving from Waco, right? I don't know where your studio is. From
In
Waco,
Houston.
from Houston. So from Waco to this location is an hour and 20 minutes.
Gold weight.
Yeah, so from Houston, it's probably like 3 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Oh,
Yeah, probably from like
Yeah, so you guys need to leave at like 3 in the morning then.
I'm up here, and
wait.
it takes you like 40, maybe 50 minutes, an hour to get up to me.
The Waco where they have the Buc-ee's, right?
Yeah. But we're not meeting in Waco. We're meeting. I sent you the.
I put it on the
exact
side
location.
chat right here.
Yes.
I need to look at the things. I thought it was in Austin.
No. What I did was I found the midpoint where Waco and Austin were because I was working with Ghost.
Oh,
And so.
All right, so Ghost Anime just put the address on the group on the chat.
That's the meetup location. It's called the Dairy Queen store. It's actually a Dairy Queen.
Put it on my maps real quick because I'm in Corpus right now.
I'll bet you from Houston that's about 3.5 hours.
Yeah, so it's better to leave from Corpus, right?
If you're gonna, well, it doesn't matter. Corpus or Houston, they're the same distance, man. It's like, actually, I think Houston's closer.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, no. Yeah, because I put it in the address. It's about 4 hours and 38 minutes, 300 miles to the
to that address,
location. Right? So here, let me put Houston. See if it's about 4 hours from Houston too.
Okay, so if we're leaving, okay, so here's the deal. I was gonna leave Austin at 6, and I think Ghost is also leaving around 6. That would put us around the same point. So that would put, if it's 4 hours for you, you'd have to leave. Let's see, if I left at 6, I was going to be there at 7:40. So you'd have to leave at like 3:40, right?
Yeah, it's better to leave from.
I would just leave at midnight, man. Just leave at midnight.
No, it's actually better to leave from Corpus because it's a straight shot past San Antonio north.
Right.
If we were to go to Houston, it'll take 4 hours to get there and then another 4 hours to get there because it's crossing over. So it's actually better leaving from Corpus Christi because it's a straight shot.
Okay.
So
do that.
Yeah, it takes 4 hours and about 40 minutes to get there. So the meetup time is 8 a.m., right?
So 6, yeah, let's shoot for 8 a.m. That works.
And so if we left around, we probably should leave.
That'll put Ghost and I haven't already had breakfast.
Yeah, we're right when we get there.
You guys will show up and we're on our second cup of coffee.
It says that the Dairy Queen doesn't open up until 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, 4 hours. Let's round it up to 5:30. So that's 2 a.m. We have to leave around 3 a.m. Yeah.
I'm actually just thinking of getting me a motel that's right next to that meetup point. That first night, just so I can be there early.
Just wait. Okay, so and what is it? What day is it again for the location?
It's August 2nd.
August 2nd. Okay, because I know I have August 1st all the way to August 12th already off. So what I'm thinking is spend the weekend, which is like what, the 30th, 31st of July, and then helping rideologists pack and everything, and then yeah, we start heading out.
So leave at like 2 in the morning, I guess, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because
And
from
then-
Corpus, it's 4 hours.
Yeah. 5 hours with all the gas stops and everything.
Right.
So okay,
Are you okay with doing that? Because
yeah, man, dude.
on top of that,
Yeah, you still got to ride.
there's another freaking 550 miles.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is that okay, we meet there at 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
Right.
We grab something to eat real quick, and then we head out. So what's the next plan for after that location?
So it's easy. It's easy. Every 90 miles after that, we're stopping.
Thank you, Ghost Anime.
Yeah, because Ghost, his bike, that's all it can do. So, and I'm actually really happy, dude. I really am, because I did a 7-hour ride this Saturday, and we did it straight. And I was like, holy cow! We stopped like 2 times because our tanks can go 150 miles. And I was like, holy cow! I'm so glad Ghost's bike can only go 90 miles, because, like, I wanted to stretch. Like, it's good to get off and stretch, you know, and like do some push-up, whatever, something, anything.
Jumping jacks.
Exactly, because your legs get so sore.
No,
And
it gives us time to like check in with people asking us if we're okay with family members and stuff.
That's another good point. And I also want to stop at each of the state signs just so we can do like pictures, whatnot, to put on Instagram. You know?
I bet that we'll be the first ones to do those. Yeah. It's gonna be exciting.
So the only thing I was going to make a mention was that I was saying Albuquerque, like the first stop, but if the further we can drive, the further, the more time we can.
I'm all for that. That means more time at the Grand Canyon.
That's what I was
Wait, Albuquerque?
So I'm all for that.
We're stopping at Albuquerque?
That was the original plan, because I know a campsite that's over there. You know, that's semi-gated. It has like a small barbed wire fence, but it's in the mountains.
Man,
Yeah,
they shot Breaking Bad over there.
I'm not about stopping at campouts though, because they charge you.
Yeah,
for each bike.
They charge you a lot.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
man, let's find the desert and just.
Dude, the whole land's open, man. We'll find somewhere.
No, as I said, I was doing that because it's cheaper than a motel, and I was by myself, and there are certain risks I just will not take.
Oh yeah, if you're alone, then yeah, that's understandable.
Right.
But you're gonna be with us, and
Yeah, it's a group ride.
RideToVictory
We
is
can
gonna be
do that a lot
great, too.
more.
Yeah,
There is a.
I'm bringing some Federals, dude. So if a coyote or something comes in, it'll be fine.
I'll bring my Uzi, so if a pack of coyotes, I got you. Don't worry.
No, but if you're bringing up Google Maps, you'll see. If you go to Flagstaff, Arizona,
Oh, I
you'll
love
see
Flagstaff.
What's that?
Going up, there's 2 highways to get there. There's the
you have to go north.
you have to
So
go 180. The 180 is the main road I think I always took to get to and that's like the tourist area. But if you take the 89 up, it's just one giant desert all the way until you hit 64. You know, and you take that 64, and that takes you straight west, and you're pretty much following the Grand Canyon at that point.
right, you want to
But
ride.
at some point, you have to
How-
pay to get in
They have a lot of reservations in New Mexico.
because
they do.
awesome.
It's all Indian reservations. Arizona's the same way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
this whole
looking at the
area
map right
above
now.
Flagstaff is a national park, so you have to pay to get in after some
Right.
point.
Tonto National Park, Phoenix, Gila River Indian Reservation, Kofo National Wildlife Refuge. Man,
In Tucson, dude, literally like 10 miles from where we're going to spend the night is an Indian reservation.
awesome. We actually stayed at the Cherokee Indian Reservation, I think, over there in North Carolina.
Cherokee.
It was nothing but green. Like you could breathe, man. Just trees, mountains.
There's a place called it's like south of Flagstaff called Sedona, and I've been told that that's a big motorcycle stop.
Yep.
They said there's a motorcycle guy that was I think he was with not the Banditos, but with the Cossacks. One of those biker gang shootings that happened here in Waco. Like the leader of the
Peaks.
Yeah, the Twin Peaks stinks.
Oh man, it was everywhere.
Yeah, the leader of the Cossacks, I think it was him or his son, was telling me that in Sedona there is like this camping place that's like underneath this bridge where the river just runs underneath it. It's like it's free because there's nothing there. I never could find it, but he said it was in Sedona.
Sedona, nice. So After we meet up at that location, y'all said Albuquerque was the next stop, or
No, Albuquerque was the suggested stop.
Okay, so
we can go past that. Let's say we get there and we're like, dude, we still got some more. We got some more juice. Let's keep going. Then we'll keep going. If not, if you guys are all feeling tired and like we gotta stop, man, because I'm hurting, then we're gonna stop.
Albuquerque.
So, but the point is, to try to go the furthest on the first day. That'll give you more Grand Canyon time, so we're there longer.
Yeah, that's always the best right there.
What's the other location that we're planning on staying in?
So there's no like set location, dude. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually get through Albuquerque. We're gonna find an open desert, and we're gonna pull off in, and then we're gonna set up camp.
So yeah, because from the location that we were going to meet up all the way to Albuquerque is 9 hours and 12 minutes, which is roughly about 600 miles. Yep. So yeah, I feel like if we can hit 600 miles on that first day, it's going to put us ahead of schedule.
Yes.
I always said you can almost double that usually as far as time goes. Because you want to rest breaks, or if you see something you want to look at for just a bit.
Sure.
On the way over there, like when you hit Arizona, like right past Arizona on Highway 40, there's like a whole shopping area that's like a little cheap shopping area. They sell like Indian blankets and whatnot, but it's all built in the side of a giant rock.
That's everywhere, though. You're gonna see that all throughout Arizona.
I'm gonna chip a little bit of like a rock in the desert, pee on it, put it in a bag, and bury it. It's like I'll just mark my territory.
Bring yourself like a little tiny chisel and a little hammer, and you can put your name in a rock.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get a little.
Yeah, a small one. Awesome. Sharpen it really sharp.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's Lupton, Arizona.
Yeah.
So
from the way we're going on the 40 is going to be cooler than the I-10, because the further south you go, it's like 10 degrees difference. One thing that's going to blow your mind. Yeah, go ahead.
What's up?
No,
go ahead.
I said one thing that's going to blow your mind. When we do that Mount Lemon ride, the temperature is going to go from 115 to like 80 to 75. The higher you go up the mountain, the cooler it gets.
You're gonna love that change.
I just bought some compression shirts for the ride.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So what about New Mexico and Arizona? What are the laws like lane splitting wise over there?
It's illegal. Shit. It's only legal in California. So as soon as we hit the California border, we're gonna lane split.
Oh hell yeah! I'm pretty sure that y'all watch all the videos.
But here's the laws with California. If the cars are going the speed limit, you cannot lane split. It's only when they're below the speed limit.
I'm comfortable with that.
If the speed limit, let's say the posted speed limit is 65, and they are driving 65, if we lane split, we could get pulled over.
I think, say, Arizona and New Mexico, I've never had a need to lane split, knock on wood.
Yeah, there's no traffic. It's desert.
I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston, man. I lane split every day when I'm over there. Like traffic piles up like a month.
It's needed there. I just spent the night at NASA like last weekend, and I was blown away, dude. Just driving through that traffic, I was like, dude, I would never ride a bike here.
Oh, you were driving? It's worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
It's bad enough on the bike, but
it's crazy. But yeah, once you hit California, dude, if they are traveling the speed limit, don't lane split.
Oh, this is good, man. And what about communication during the ride? Does anybody have a Cena?
I have a Cena. Do you guys have a Cena?
No.
Actually, my buddy has one, and he doesn't have a bike at the moment, so he's located in San Antonio. So he's gonna actually sell it to me super cheap, $100. So I'm gonna message him, hey man, like, I'll if he can mail it to me, and then I'll wire him the money, because communication is important. Because
if that's the case, one of us will be in the front, one in the back.
Yeah,
that way it's easy.
Absolutely.
The rest of the crew can just follow.
Absolutely.
That
And then
works.
I can be on the back because I'll have the GoPro and everything, and I'll just like document everything.
I think what we should do in that scenario is the
Mm-hmm.
crew that's in the middle that doesn't have communication, if they have to get gas or something, do some sort of, we'll come up with hand signals, you know, so that the person that has the Cena can like alert the guy in the front, and we can veer off and get some gas or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, the hand signal for like gas, filling of gas is just like the thumbs out, like the thumbs out, the thumbs down side, shaking it up and down by pointing at your gas tank.
Yeah, the same goes for if you're thirsty, like, hey, I'm gonna grab a drink, or hey, I need to fill up, or hey, I need a piss or something.
If you're thirsty, I really recommend you guys get some camel packs, dude, because we're gonna hit some really dry areas, and you're gonna get thirsty a lot.
I was gonna say I would have to fill up my Camelback by noon every single day. 1 o'clock, I would fill it up because I was drinking it all morning long, and then that would be empty by the afternoon.
I just bought one like a.
If you're not gonna if you can't get a Camelback, get a freaking water bottle, stick it in your jacket, dude, and put a straw up to your mouth, dude, so you have something.
They're pretty cheap. They're like $8 for a 3-liter bag. Because I have a tactical backpack, and I just realized that they have a hole where you can run the straw out. Instead of buying like the actual backpack, I'm just gonna put it in my backpack.
Hey, whatever works, dude. Whatever works.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
I carry a backpack, but you know it's usually
you gotta get
water and snacks.
Like sugar snacks to keep you going, like.
Right.
That or like Cliff Bars. I usually get salty snacks. I got these little salty, like almond and Cliff Bars or something like that. You know, just so I can, replenish.
I'm gonna do the white chocolate macadamia Cliff Bars. Those are good.
Yeah, and then as far as like battery chargers and stuff, I have 2 chargers that can charge up to 4 times on one charge.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody needs to borrow one, that's cool. I have one that's a satellite, not satellite, sorry, solar. And so I'm going to have that stretch over my tank bag. And then the other one, if somebody needs it, it's there for you if you need it.
Yeah, I got one of those solar packs too. I bought it for last year road trip. I never used it. My little power bank lasted me a long time.
That's good.
Up until I got to my motel room.
I had a power bank, and unfortunately, I'm sending it back. It didn't work for me, but
what kind is it? So we don't get it.
It's called power bank.
A power bank that's called power bank.
Yeah, it could be I got a lemon, but I don't know. It worked the first time. The second time I tried to charge, because I'm testing all this equipment before I leave. And it just didn't work the second time. So I was like, I'm not taking that risk.
I bought this right here. It's called a Pocket Juice. I think it holds like 1,200 amps or something like that.
Okay.
And it's like $25 from Best Buy.
There you go. On Amazon.
This same one, like the 1,200 amps, for any other brand, like a name brand, is like $100.
Okay. On Amazon, I spent $30 and I got the solar powered one, and you can charge it before you leave. So it's exactly like the power bank, whatever, and the solar panels will continuously charge it while you're driving, or riding.
Dude, check this out. Check this out, guys. iFrogs, it's a power bank, and I got the 6200 mAh or something. Man, I'm telling you, these things last for a very long time. I have 2 of them, and it charges up to 10 GoPro batteries, and it'll still have juice.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, dude, I use that for all my GoPro batteries and all the battery stuff, and then I have 3 solar packs that I have out of chargers, man. So I'll be set, and I have plenty for everybody.
Man, there's a new one that just came out right now, and it's like 116,000 something, and it's like $500. It weighs 11 pounds, and it basically charges pretty much anything and everything for a long time. I was just looking at it, and I was like, how would I carry that on the bike?
Dude, I'm just glad that we're all prepared when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh yeah, hey, right. That power bank you said it had like a solar thing built in, right? Was it a Go pole?
I think Ride's busy right now.
Oh,
I think
okay.
he's taking a dump or something.
Yeah, because I think he said he had a solar powered power bank, and I had one of those. It's called a Go pole, but that thing did not work.
At least the solar part doesn't
Hey,
charge
what
as
was
fast.
The solar part didn't work whatsoever. I had to keep on using it as a normal power bank.
well with the solar panels and the solar packs? What they do is they don't charge your charger that has the solar one. They just charge the things that you hook it up at the moment because it's getting the energy from the sun. So as soon as because I have one that's a power bank but a solar too. So I thought what happened is like it was the so what I did is I left it on the sun and I was like, oh, it'll charge the power bank. No, it charges it just keeps it at that same power that it has, but it charges your stuff at the same time. So if you have like two bars left, it'll keep it at 2 bars without wasting the power bank. It'll use the sun first and then the power bank. So I learned that the hard way.
So, yeah, I've seen a couple different options on this.
Yeah, but that's the cheapest one I had was. It's just called. What's the stupid thing?
I think we're
take it to
set.
work all the time because I listen to YouTube on Pocket Juice.
Pocket juice.
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that I think we're set on power.
Yeah, definitely. But I was gonna ask Ghost Anime 84 that I jumped in and read one's like calling and it was impressive. And BakerXderek mentioned that he had I can't remember the name. I have to go back and check out the chat. But he mentioned that there was this like $60 solar panel thing that you can strap to your backpack while you're riding.
I have one.
Is that the same one that he mentioned?
Yeah, I have one on Amazon. It's only $30.
Does it work?
Hell yeah, it works.
Oh shit! You think you can?
It's got 2 ports. It's got 4 solar cells.
Mm-hmm.
If my stuff's charged, I can put it on your back, and you could charge your stuff. It's fine. It's all good. I think we're covered on power. Sure, if you want to. Okay,
yeah, so I can add it to my cart right now.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, but like I said, the more of these road trips you do, the more you'll see that you don't need certain things. You'll be like, I didn't use this last time. I don't want it. I didn't need this last time. I don't need it.
Yeah, that's how I felt about food. You were talking about, bringing camping gear and stuff. I was like, I'd rather not do that because that's a lot of stuff to carry.
It fits into like a very small duffel bag, or like a small bag, and it's about the size of a soccer ball. The camping, the bowls, the stove, the gas, and
hey guys,
food.
But when it comes to like $2 for like a Wendy's meal or like Taco Bell, I think we could find that, and save having to carry all the gear to cook, and we actually have to carry the food if we're going to cook.
Yeah, because what I was doing before, I was just bringing these little packages called side dish. I get them for like 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just put like a canned chicken or canned ham, maybe even like a small package of Spam. And once I cooked the side dish, I would just put that in there, and I had a meal that I had a very hard time trying to eat it all because it was just so much.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
and I would have to carry a big old thing of water, but I kind of like carrying a lot of water with me anyways.
I was thinking of buying frozen food, and usually like do it right there and then just heading out instead of eating out or
where's the
investing
microwave
so much
in a tent?
Oh, no. What I was thinking is like whenever we stop by at a gas station or something, buy something and then just use the microwave there, or in those big retail
Oh
stores.
yeah, I see that. I get that. So I was telling Ghost, like Wendy's, like Taco Bell, everybody has like a 99-cent menu. We could like do this totally on the cheap. And
Yeah, I mean, McDonald's, you can buy a 20-piece nugget meal for like
for
$5.
$5. We could share it.
Yeah. I get the barbecue one with the sweet tea, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
And I think I did that once, and I didn't even get the soda or anything like that because I had water. At that point, I'm just like, I want water. I don't want soda. My body's telling me stay away from soda.
AJ, did you see my link on the side chat there, the group chat?
I'm gonna look at it right now because actually I have somebody that's messaging me right now on my Amazing AJ Facebook page.
Okay.
That his name is Ricardo Vela. He says he wants to join the trip to Cali, and I told him, yeah, man, the more the merrier.
Bring it on, dude. The more the merrier.
Yes. Yeah, so he's listening to the chat right now. So shout out to Ricardo for getting the courage to join the trip with us, man.
Join us. You're all welcome. But AJ, so the whole deal was like instead of buying food and like having to, carry the stuff with us, we could hit these fast food places, 99 cents, $2, whatever, and keep it.
Yeah, that actually sounds.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
and to be honest, in this heat, you're not going to be that hungry, dude. You're going to be more thirsty than hungry.
I would eat like a very small meal. Like I would eat a Cliff Bar in the morning, maybe 2 if I was really hungry. I would eat 1 Cliff Bar as a lunch, like just 1 small Cliff Bar, and then I would eat an actual meal at night.
Yeah, because you're not hungry. You're thirsty. You're not hungry.
Dude, I'm a fat ass. I eat a lot, man.
Hey, AJ, you're going to lose a lot of weight, dude, if you think that, because you'll be surprised when you're in 120-degree weather, you're not hungry. All your mind's thinking is, I want water, water, water.
Well, it's because because I was in the track team. Well, I mean, I was working out, but yeah, when I was in the track team, we would work out in the summer. We would do like 10 miles loops.
Okay, where was the summer at? In Houston?
It was hot, man.
Or was it Corpus?
Hot. What's that?
Was it Corpus or Houston?
Houston. It was hot.
Okay, Houston is what, like 110? Okay, and it's high humidity, right? When you get into New Mexico and Arizona, it's 120, 124, and it's dry heat. So have you ever baked
opening up an oven?
Yeah, have you ever baked like biscuits or muffins or something? When you open that 400-degree oven and that hot air hits your face, that's what the wind feels in the shade, dude. It's hot.
The wind? Fuck. I was at Red Lobster.
Tim Christ was right because I was riding around over there in California during SCMM, and the minute I was like, man, I'm getting so hot, my face is drenched, my jacket's drenched, and I put up my visor, and it's like, holy shit, this is even hotter. I was like, put that visor down. I just felt all this heat just come straight into my face when I put my visor up.
Yep. I grew up in Tucson, Arizona, dude. It's hot. It's a dry heat. You don't want to mess around, dude. You're going to be drinking a lot of water and eating less food. You're actually going to lose about 20 pounds on this trip.
And what sucks is that I'm trying to gain weight so I can turn it into muscle.
No, that's the thing. You're going to lose the fat. You're not going to lose the muscle.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm not fat. I weigh like 160, so it's like I stay the same weight, and I'm trying to gain weight. Like I want to get fat so I can turn it into muscle. Because
don't go that way, dude. Don't go that way. That's the wrong way.
Wait.
Start eating and like pushing some weights, dude. Don't try to get fat. Eat proper. Push the weight.
Somebody's commenting right now. Pink Maiden. AJ has no gag reflex.
Yep. See,
I don't, man. My friend, she shoved her finger down my throat as a joke. I learned the hard way. I was like, oh, I don't have a gag reflex. Fuck.
It wasn't her finger. No. This is my selfie stick.
But the point is, if you're trying to like gain muscle and stuff, don't try to get fat and then like turn that to muscle. I'm not like a big dude. My max is like 205, and so it's like don't turn it to fat and like try to turn it to muscle, because it's so much harder to get fat to go into muscle, because you're like to get to be fat, you're accustomed to eating like the wrong way. You want to get yourself eating healthy and then like lifting the right way.
All right. Well, I'll probably just man, but losing like because I work as an overnight stalker, so like a whole week of just working, I will do.
That's a workout right there. Just make sure you're getting your proteins. And, you're eating you're eating healthy.
Dude, I eat like shit over
broccoli,
there.
green beans. You eat your meat. Don't be eating that ice cream.
Stay away from
I like eat Hot Pockets every night, and so it's the cheap thing.
There's your problem, dude. No, I have the same Achilles heels. I love this. It's not Top Ramen, dude, but it's like Top Ramen, but it's like from like Korea or something. So the noodles, the noodles different, but the sodium is lower than Top. It's not that cheap stuff. It's like $3. You get like 4, I guess.
Is it like the big cups?
No, they're not cups. It's
rectangular cups.
No, it's like the noodles are like round, right? Like when you put them in. When I say round, it's shaped to be round, but they're like little tiny noodles that are like formed in this like round circle, right? And they have like their little packets of like, what the hell is it? Like mushrooms and that kind of stuff. Anyways, the point is, that's my Achilles heel. I eat those like almost every day for my lunch. And so here I am telling you to eat healthy, and I'm like, yeah, I'm eating this. But if you're trying to eat like to build up, don't eat like like that. Don't try to build fat and like try to convert it to muscle, because it doesn't convert as quickly as fat develops. There's a guy here. I'm gonna give you his channel.
I actually clicked on the link, man. It's $33 for that solar power bank, man. Yeah,
that's the one.
I just added it to my cart, and then when I get paid next weekend, that's gonna
Athleen X. Follow him, dude.
Athleen. Here, give me
X. Here, you know what? I'm gonna send you his exact channel.
Yeah, send it to me.
On here, so everybody can go to it.
But that's exciting. We have another rider coming with us. He's from Houston, so I'll tell him to link up with us. In San Antonio or something like that. All right,
so let's focus on 8 o'clock meetup then. That's perfect.
Got it. Okay, so we have RideToVictory. We have me, Rideologist, Ghost Anime 84. For sure.
I hope Reptar. I have not gotten a hold of him.
We'll hope for the best. But Ricardo, we have him. And then I'm gonna be messaging him after the live stream, and then getting more details on his schedule and everything. So I know for sure that he's really, really down for it. So that'll put us for more riders.
Yeah, I'd be down for it too, man. But I got a lot of like items, products, because Stay Riding is having a booth there at Chaparral and at the hotel.
Yeah, tell the guys
of stuff going.
Tell the guys what you do and what you sell.
Pretty much I just like ride around, and I try to support that and other vloggers that are on like the team, and try to bring more people to go do more cool trips. Where just like a lot of that funding money goes to, and that way people can get out of their norm or go do cool stuff, and places that they've only seen in pictures or videos or have heard about, or some places that they haven't even heard about. But yeah, basically like apparel, accessories, support, stuff like that. A lot of that's what I do. So Stay Riding is one of the companies, and we're gonna have one of the booths there. And actually, another vlogger, Walker, my boss, is gonna be working the booth at both places. So that's pretty cool, because I'm not gonna have to be standing there for a long time, and I could be interacting with everybody else as well as what he can do.
That's cool. You're with Stay Riding.
Yeah, it's my company, and the co-owner is Pink Maiden.
Oh,
yeah, I started it back when I was like traveling in Central America on my bike.
That's cool. I actually follow you on Instagram. I had no idea that was part of your thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow,
the one and only. But
yeah, kind of gets everywhere.
So you're not coming with us?
Nah, I think we may already be out there by then.
Okay.
Just because we're trying to set up as well and get the logistics on like when the booth's going to be there, which is probably going to be for the Saturday morning. We should already have the whole spot and everything, where that way everybody that's like on the team can like park next to the booth. So that way they're there, because we're going to have hopefully some of their merchandise and stuff there as well, so they can promote their stuff too. And that way we don't have to like rush or anything, since we do want to take a lot more stuff than what would fit in a backpack.
That's pretty cool.
But I'm super grateful for meeting Jonny Rides in Houston at a bike night. Right before I moved back to Houston, I messaged the bike forum if there was any motovloggers over there, and I only got one response, or I think two, and then one was from Jonny Rides. Like, hey man, let's meet up so we can make videos and everything. And so we go to bike night, and then I pull up, and then I see his bike. It has Jonny Rides, Stay Riding stickers all over. It's like, oh, he's here. So I go sit over there, and then there was about like 15 people sitting at the booth, at the restaurants, at the booths. But me and him, we were just talking the whole night, talking about cameras and his trip to LA versus SD that he was going on, and it was a great time. And I'm grateful for meeting him, because I was able to go. He invited me to the trip to the Tail of the Dragon, and 2 nights at a hotel, and then the drive, the gas, and I've only spent about $150 for everything. He made it cheap for me.
That's nice.
And it's just thank you again, Jonny Rides, for inviting me on that adventure.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's we went back there again with the Groms for the Smoky Mountain Crawl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I can finally say that was the best weekend I've ever had on the bike.
That's awesome.
Out of almost 4 years of riding, that was the best weekend I've had.
I have a question for you, AJ.
What's up, man?
So, what do you want to see out of this ride? Like
views, everything, meeting people. That's pretty much the sum. Like everything, because I've never been to Arizona, I've never been to New Mexico, never been to California, and that's
you're gonna see a lot of Arizona, but like going to our trip. So like New Mexico has a lot to offer too. So you have like the white sands. I don't think we're gonna pass through there, right, Ghost? That's not.
I'm not sure about the on the way back trip. Are we coming north or south?
So no, the way back I know for sure we're not going to cross through. The way there we might. So
on the way there we're not. You know, if we're going north, we shouldn't be crossing the white sands, because I think that's south.
That is okay, right.
I was going to ask you about that. I was like, if we're coming back on the south side, you know, then we might want to. That might be something you want to see, is the white sand desert.
Actually, I was wondering how I need to look at the address for the car wash. The one of my favorite shows, Breaking Bad. It was shot in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay, I actually have something to share with that.
What's up?
My best friend. Well, he's not like a best friend, but he's one of my friends. Here in Austin, his aunt owns the house that was filmed in the scene where the tub falls to the floor.
No way.
Breaking Bad. That is his aunt's house.
Jesse Pinkman's house, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is his house.
No way.
She leased her house for that scene, and that's actually in Albuquerque.
That's legit.
I don't know that I can get us in there, but I can ask him.
RideToVictory.
But
could you please?
I will ask him, but I don't know that she even owns it now. That was years ago when we filmed that.
If you can't see anything on this trip, you can always plan for next year, for next SCMM, where we can actually plan a week in advance, like leave a week early, and it gives us plenty of time to do all the sights and seeing on the way up there.
How about on the way back?
Well, on the way back, we're not going to see that house.
But if you could, if we have time, and if you got the connections, man, I would clean your bike for a whole week. I would.
It's not about that. It's about, like, I don't even know if she owns the house anymore. So, my friend is Tim Cohn. and his aunt actually owns that house that scene was filmed in, and she leased it to them. I don't know if she still owns it. She may have sold it for the rest of the seasons. I don't know.
I mean, they did shot for what, 5 seasons, 6 seasons, 5?
So it's possible she sold it. It's not even her house anymore. I don't know.
Well, nonetheless, I still want to go to the car wash and then the Pollo Loco, or just get a couple pictures there, because that was one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
So there's a place in Tucson I want to hit, and I have to relook it up. And I grew up in Tucson, but this is a place I have never been to, and it's on, I want to say it's downtown on like 6th Street. But there's this restaurant that's like on the Travel Channel. They're on the what's that dude that like travels around Bizarre Foods. It's on that. It's on this other guy that does his own little food thing. So I'm gonna look it up. I would like to go there while we're there, so we can check it out. But
So
anyway, there's all these little places, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how long did y'all take off from work? Because I took 2 weeks off, and I think that's plenty of time. What about y'all?
I took
2 weeks off.
So basically, to
I think I'm a little bit less than 2 weeks.
I have August 2nd is the start of my vacation, and I don't go back to work for 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna see if I can get 3 weeks off, and I was like, man, I'm gonna, because
no, that's too much. Let's see, August 2nd. I took the 2nd until I return on the 14th, I think. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bit less than 2 weeks.
okay, then I'll be good then. Okay.
Yeah, before I already had put in my vacation time like months and months ago, and that's why I had 2 weeks off. I was gonna originally plan on doing another big trip, and where I was gonna be in California for a while, go see the Hilltop Mansion that BakerX is always putting on his videos, since I know the location of that place. But since we're leaving later than I thought, we're gonna. I got me more vacation time. I'm probably gonna go to San Antonio for a while.
Oh, there you go.
I like the company that I work for. I put in the time, even if it's like 2-3 weeks in advance, and they'll approve it, even if it's 2 weeks. Because right before I got the job, I told them, hey, I'm a photographer, so I shoot a lot on the weekend, so I can only work a couple of days of the week. And it wasn't until like the month after that I started getting a lot of gigs. And so they were like, oh, no, that's fine. You told us this to begin with, so we have to respect it. And I like that they respect my time, and I respect theirs.
Cool.
So I could take a whole month off. Actually, for August, the first 2 weeks I'm off. And then I come back to work just for 1 week, and then the next week I'm off because I have to do gigs, photography gigs in Corpus Christi. So I'm only working 1 week in August, and they're okay with it. So I was like, man, I'm grateful for that.
That's awesome. What do you do, AJ?
Oh, I work for the cartel.
Right. What do you really do?
I'm a mule. No, I work as an overnight stalker for HEB.
He's a mule.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the same thing.
No way.
Yep, I'm actually getting ready to go to work right now. I'm actually packing everything up.
Oh yeah, because
I go in at midnight. It's already 11:50.
Oh crap! Where do you work? In the frozen department or in the dry?
I work at deli.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I work at the frozen, and then I go some nights at the grocery, like the dry grocery, like all the aisles and stuff.
Yeah, I work absolutely all alone over there.
That's cool. They give you guys that much time off, so you can do this.
Oh, yeah, I'm full time, and I have a lot of vacation.
Well, it's because we overnight stalkers, we're so disposable because nobody lasts. They'll hire new people, and it'll just mentally fuck with them because they can't deal with it. It's too much work, or the timing, because you work all night and you sleep all day, and so it fucks with them. So every time, like every 2 weeks, they fire, like guys quit, and then we get new guys. So it's like it's a vicious cycle.
So the
but
people
you get
that
paid,
stick around, They get
Yeah.
treated well.
Yeah. We get paid very well. How much do you get paid, Ghost Anime, if you don't mind me asking?
$14.50.
Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, we get paid very well.
But that's like 10 years worth of freaking raises.
10 years?
But like I said,
Well, yeah,
my
I mean,
vacation.
if it's
I
in
get a lot of
Texas-
vacation time. I have 80 vacation hours. I have 32
Oh.
medical leave. I have
Wow. That's
24
awesome.
company holidays, and I have 8 hours of some other kind of holiday.
Oh, okay.
And I have to use those before the end of March, or I lose it.
Somebody's name has a holiday and you get it off.
Motovlogger holiday meetup.
I remember that, dude. I worked for a company. We were getting days off. It was like for somebody's birthday. I was like, I never heard of that dude, but all right, cool.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, dude, I'm excited because the reason I moved back to Houston was because FAFSA, because I'm in college right now, and FAFSA wouldn't help me pay for my last year, my senior year at A&M Corpus Christi. So what sucks is that I had to pay out of pocket. So I owed $4,000 for the fall semester that I was going to. So I came back on the spring. I worked from January all the way up to right now. And then I paid that semester off. So now I can register for classes and go back to school. So that it's a huge accomplishment for me.
That's awesome, man. I had no idea you were in Houston. I thought you were still in Corpus.
No, yeah. So what happened is I live during the weekdays in Houston, but I'm always on Corpus Christi on the weekends. Just right now, as we speak, I'm in Corpus Christi because it's the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can register for this fall semester. If not, spring for sure. But I'm always coming here every weekend because I have a wedding. I have a lot of photography gigs.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So at SCMM, do you have some photography gigs for weddings over there?
No, I don't over there at SCMM.
Did you see last year's SCMM? Arson did a wedding.
Dude, I was like up front on that one. I was recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was right there.
Wait, what?
I was right there next to
Arson did a wedding. Apparently he's like certified or licensed or something.
Arson Rides.
You need a video. If you see anybody with a bright ass yellow shirt, that's me.
Arson Rides is the photographer, like
no, he's like
he's like
oh wait,
Mr.
no.
guy.
He mentioned that he married somebody there.
Yeah.
I remember I was listening to one of his EN187 live stream chats. I was like, holy shit!
See, you should bring your cameras for that.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing it.
Because you never know.
Man, dude, Arson Ride is one hilarious dude.
He's awesome.
Like the things that he comes up on the spot would just make you like flat out laugh. Oh man. But yeah, I can't wait to meet the guys over there at SCMM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been putting too much input on the road trip because like I've already done a few of these. This is gonna be my third one, so I was just gonna be like, every time y'all say someone's like, "Hey, let's do this," I'm just like, "Okay, let's go."
Right.
I've already done a camping one. Like I said, last year I didn't even use my camping stuff. I actually ate out a lot.
That's one thing I like about you guys. You've done this before, and now you got people tagging along, and we have our own ideas. Like, hey, let's do this and that. And you're like, you know what? Let's do it. I like that about you.
I like that attitude. Yeah, about just a go-getter.
Yeah, exactly. Let's try something different.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying that when you said you want to do the Grand Canyon, it's like I can give you my input on that one. You know, like I said, it's like it was $18. I think it's $25 to get into the Grand Canyon.
But we could bypass that. There's a road where you can go right along the side of it, get those view shots, and
I don't know about that road.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for that.
Because like all the Grand Canyon I was looking at was like part of the reservation and stuff like that, and everything else, unless it's on the North Ridge, because I was on the South Ridge.
This is the best year for me to go because I'm going with guys that have experience on the trip. Because me and Rideologists were just gonna go wing it, just camp it like at the midpoint, and then just make the other trip. But
were you guys gonna camp actually, or?
Yeah, we were gonna camp. We were gonna see if there was hotels that will let us put the bikes in the first floor.
Forget that, dude. When you hit New Mexico, you hit Arizona, it's not like Texas. It's not private property. you can camp wherever the hell you want. If there's open land, you camp on it.
And that's the knowledge that I don't have, is that I'm thinking that everything's like Texas.
Yeah, it's totally different, dude. In New Mexico, Arizona, they're not going to shoot you. You just go on their property and you camp.
Man, that's beautiful.
Because these guys, they own like 500-600 acres. They don't even know people are there. There's no fence. There's nothing. It's all open land.
Because I couch surf a lot, and then I'll stay at like in the middle of the woods or something.
Yeah. In Arizona, if you want to go shooting, you just have to be 2 miles away from a house. That's the only rule. It doesn't matter if you're on their property, if you're, whatever. Just be 2 miles from any house.
Wait, so okay.
Just stop off and pop off some caps.
Well,
yep, you can pop some caps.
Let's don't buy an alarm. Whenever it's time for us to wake up, I'll pull out my Uzi.
There you go.
Then I'll just release the rounds.
Some like wall or something, like a brick. Not brick, like rocks.
And I'll wake your asses up. How about that?
There you go. Here's the problem, though. I'll be up way before you.
Probably, yeah. You seem like you're an early bird.
I am. I just get like so excited. It's like, oh, I can't sleep. I'm gonna get up.
Well, I'll admit, I woke up because it would get hot. Like inside my little bitty tent, I would wake up because it started getting hot. And it's like, okay, I know the sun's up. I'm baking. I need to go. Go ahead. Go.
The sun will wake you up. That's for sure.
So, true. But my problem is it's falling asleep. It's gonna be like a first day of school at elementary. I won't be able to sleep the night before. I'm just like mentally preparing myself. Like, this is happening. I need to go to sleep, but I'm awake.
I can bring some melatonin that'll help you sleep.
What the hell is that?
Melatonin is actually what triggers your brain to know that you're tired. And so if you eat, it's like little gummy bear things. You eat these and then like you start feeling tired in like 30 minutes and you fall asleep.
Will I be able to wake up?
Yeah. It's okay. It's actually a natural thing that happens in your brain. So when you actually feel tired, that's because the melatonin is really high in your brain, and it tells your brain, I'm tired, and so it makes you tired and you fall asleep. And so,
are you sure it's gummy bears and it isn't roofies? Because that's a fancy name for a roofie.
Okay, Google it. Google melatonin.
Here, I'm about to do that right now because you're about to slip something in my drink.
No, I would never do that. But anyways, it helps you sleep better. So when you're anxious and you can't sleep, that's what helps you sleep.
Melatonin is a hormone found naturally in the body.
Yeah, it's a natural thing. You'll find it like Whole Foods and like all those types of stores.
Sleep-wake cycles. Oh, hell yeah. And do I need this like as a prescription, or I can buy it?
No, it's over the shelf.
Oh, sweet. Well,
I gotta pop off here, buddy. I gotta get to work. I'm already running late.
Hey, man. Hey, be safe. Make sure you get home safe, because overnight, man, right when you get off, all you want to do is sleep.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing this for 10 years.
Good luck, man.
All right.
Good luck.
See y'all later.
It was good having you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here you goes.
See ya.
But anyways, I have some in the pantry if you wanted to bring some, just to help somebody that's that's having trouble falling asleep.
Yeah, like, man, I know I'm gonna be awake the whole time, and especially working overnight. It's like you're just, man, because I've gone hours without sleep, man, and I'm telling you, when you're that deep into not sleeping, you're thinking of ways to make yourself go to sleep. Because I was on the job, no, man, and this is it's crazy, because I was on the job 48 plus hours without sleep, and I was thinking of ways that could go wrong for me to go home and go to sleep. Like, I'm talking like, man, hopefully this freezer like breaks, or I trip, or like, I was thinking of like negative ways to fucking go to sleep, instead of just like, oh, just tell them I'm sleeping, I'll go home. Like, I was thinking it fucks with you, man, because it makes you think of a lot of bad situations that can get you out of work to go to sleep.
I've been there.
Yeah, man, it's like, It just makes me think, man, I just want to go to sleep forever. And man, it just makes you think different. So sleep is important, guys. Let me tell you that.
Important.
Oh yeah, I learned that the hard way, man. But I'm excited for this trip, man.
I am too. Just make sure you guys have like some kind of way to get water to your mouth, and some way to charge your batteries. And I think.
All right, so we already covered batteries, chargers, water, hydrate, camping. What are and safety?
You know what I was gonna tell you guys too is like have a in case of emergency number and contact and everything.
That's very important also, to make sure that we share our emergency contacts, because what if I or you or somebody goes over, let's say we like go over the edge of Mount Lemon, who do we contact?
It could be anything. It could be like food poisoning stuff. It could be like randomness.
Yeah, so that's important.
How about whenever we meet up, we already have a list made of important contacts for this person, and then we just share it among the group.
That's very important.
That's smart. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to message my friend Dane from San Antonio, and I'm going to see if he can mail me the Cena so we can be secured when it comes to communication.
It would be awesome if at least one of us could contact the other person, yeah.
No, yeah, and I really do like that plan. One in the front and one in the back.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That way we could talk to each other, because the person in the back is seeing all the hand signals. Like someone's stretching their legs out, like, ee. And they need to stretch their legs, right? So they could phone the person in the front. The person in the front can like find an exit and get off.
And also the person in front can look for like hazardous or shit on the road and warn the group and everything.
Well, you can do that without communications. So that's something we probably should talk about when we meet up. Typical hand signals. If you see something on the road, you do this or you do that. And so commonly you'll stick a leg out just to like let people know that that's there. But that's not always efficient, because sometimes somebody has a cramp and they stick their leg out. So we have to find a way to, to make it obvious that there's something on the road, you're trying to point it out. But I think if you see the first guy, the second guy,
swerve
down the row, that they're pointing at something that, it's obvious they're actually pointing that there's something on the road. So we'll come up with some kind of group thing, to make it obvious that we're trying to identify there's an object on the road, get out of the way. Yeah,
definitely, because I had a situation when me and my friend were riding in Corpus Christi, and I ran into it because there's a miscommunication in hand signals.
Yeah.
One of the most popular videos out there.
Yeah, man. He signaled right, and then I felt like we were going to go straight, but we agreed that we were going to go left to like go skateboard.
Oh, I saw that, and you like collided.
Yeah, and I just like T-boned him. And
I saw that, yeah.
He's a stunner, so he has a cage, and it hit the shit out of my shin, and it was like, I was so worried that if he was okay, because my priority was his safety.
Right.
So I'm just glad his bike had a cage, so I just rolled on the cage, and I held my bike up. And I was like, man, what a shitty situation. But we were laughing about it right after that. We were like, hey, man, we're good. But yeah, communication is the key, man.
It is. And another thing we have to be wary about is truck drivers. So they take a little stick thing, and they they pound their tires. That's how they test their tires. Well, in 120-degree weather, those tires go through some serious stress. They're driving 70, 75 miles an hour, and then you add the heat. The pressure is like intense. So this time of year, those tires blow, and when they blow, it could literally kill you if you're right next to that tire. And so the best thing to do is stay away from these truck drivers, man. Either pass them or let them pass us, whatever the scenario is. But I think
here in Texas, whenever I'm around an 18-wheeler, I'm no more than 3 seconds in their area. I'm always just passing by them, like I will downshift 2-3 gears and I'm out of here, because I don't like being around them.
The problem is when you get in traffic and you're like stuck next to them, if the traffic's slow, the chances of a blowout is pretty low.
Oh,
But
okay. So it's on high.
as it picks up, yeah. Because remember, like tire on the road is friction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you add that 120-degree weather,
Mm-hmm.
it's like doubled. It's like super high friction. So if they're going slow, it's not as dangerous. But if they're actually doing the speed limit, we have got to stay away from them because as a group, I mean, if that thing blows, it could take out 2 or 3 of us. Have you ever seen a truck tire blow?
Mm-mm. I've seen tire pressures, like whenever they're filling up the tire or something goes wrong, it'll literally blow the clothes away from their body. Just
I've seen 2 of them. You can see the shock wave, dude. It goes from the tire all the way to the side about 2 lanes. It's crazy. It would blow a motorcyclist over and like kill him instantly. It's like if you're right there.
Yeah, and we're on a bike. So yeah, because whenever a 18-wheeler passes me on the oncoming lane, man, like it'll push me out just by the gust. The wind just pushes me out, man. It's like, man, it's crazy.
Right. So anyway, when we're traveling, I think we should stay away from those things, man, because
Definitely
we are in the highest temperature there is in those areas, and that's where those tires are known to blow.
And speaking about tires, what about our tire pressures? Is there like something that we should be paying attention more since it's going to be hotter?
I'd probably run them at like maybe earlier, like 35 or so, 36.
Because I run them aggressive, so 29 in the front, 35 in the back.
Mine are lower than 35. I think I have like 26 on the. Wait, is it 26 on the front and 29? I forget. I'll look it up, but it depends on the tire you have. So every tire is different.
Mm-hmm.
But
what about like tire? Who's gonna be carrying the tire kits? Because I know Reptar mentioned that he was gonna carry one.
So I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost has one.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost has the CO2 cartridges. I'm bringing a manual hand pump in case those fail.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're good on tires, unless you like slide it, slid it down the line. If it's just like a hole puncture, we can take care of you. But if it's more than that, then we're gonna have to. I have AAA. I can do 100 miles towing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tow somebody.
At least 100 miles towards one side. Or the other side.
Exactly, yeah.
So no burnouts, got it.
So as long as your tires are good, I think we'll be all right. Mine are brand new. I just got like 400 or 500 miles on them.
What kind are they?
Mine are the Pilot 4. I think, yeah.
I'm gonna order some Pilot Power 3s, and I'm gonna have them at the shop waiting for me for the last weekend of July. I'm gonna go install them because my tires that I have right now are almost going out, so I'm gonna use them up so I can put the new ones right before we go on the trip. And I'm gonna get the oil change, like everything. I'm gonna check my bike out.
Check your chain, all that, yeah.
Make sure you got them spacers in the rear wheel.
Man, my bike has been through a lot, man, but I'm glad it's running now because there was some situations where because I had a clip-on for a Master Link. Don't get a clip-on, all right? The clip-on came off at Coda at the MotoGP event, and then my chain just flew out, and oh man, it was a hassle. So I'm sticking to rivet.
Yeah, mine is riveted, but
it's just a quick once over on everything, and it should be fine for the most part. And
I feel like everybody should have a Master Link. Like they should be carrying it somewhere in their bags, because I have a Master Link clip on just in case something happens to my Master Link. Oh, okay. I clicked on the at Lean X channel. Oh, so this is this workout channel or a protein channel?
It's workout, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll check them out. Awesome.
And as far as chain, I never thought about chain. My chain has never given me problems. I clean that sucker like
Knock on wood, man. Knock on wood.
every 500 to 800 miles.
Yeah, knock on wood, man. Because I took care of my chain, but just Masterlink just came off, man.
Well, mine's riveted. It's not. There's no space
Oh, okay.
there or nothing. Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep it that way.
But man, that's scary. Just to think about that. Like, what if it did come off? I don't want to have something for that.
Yeah, I got it on video, man, and I was looking at it just straight clean. It just came off, and I went all the way to pick it back up. We went to the Cycle Gear, got a Masterlink, and my buddy Dylan, he just put another clip on, and as soon as I got to Corpus, took that bitch off and got it riveted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have spares or no?
Oh yeah, I carry a Masterlink spare now.
Okay.
Just in case. Yeah, so I suggest y'all should check that out. It's Masterlink only costs like $7, $8.
Okay.
So just carry one in the back of your in the bag or in the back of your motorcycle just in case, man.
Yeah, that would be
You'd
good.
be surprised on what little it takes to go wrong on a trip. The chain, the front sprocket nut, axle nut. Just check everything.
It's funny because I've been trying to think of everything, but the chain, it never crossed my mind because I've never had a chain issue ever. So
yeah,
that's good to know.
With basic tools and the clip-on is easy to put on. So that's just for emergencies. I have one on my bike, and I'm only gonna use it for emergencies. But what other things on the bike? Any thought, Johnny? Do you have any thoughts in that?
So aside from the bike, dude, your health. Bring some I don't know, some kind of powder or something to put in your shorts, dude. Because seriously, you're sitting on a bike, you're sweating.
Swamp ass.
Yeah.
That anti-monkey butt powder.
You want to, some kind of Gold Bond or whatever they call it. You want to prevent having some serious rashes and stuff. Because I mean, when you're in this kind of heat and you're going 500, 600 miles, dude, you're sweating a lot. So make sure you have some kind of powder to control that, because you don't want to get a serious rash where you get to a point where you can't get back.
Gotcha.
So get some kind of Gold Bonds powder or something.
Okay, I'm gonna add that to the list. Cool.
There's also that 7-hour ride I did. Coming back, you're pretty stench. You might want some kind of I don't know, powder spray or something. I don't know, because we're not going to a hotel where we have a shower. We're going to a tent. So maybe.
Oh yeah. How was that gonna go? How was the
spray or something? So our first shower is going to be when we actually get to SCMM, because Ghost, he already has the hotel room. It's already booked. And so our deal is to pitch in and cover the cost.
Oh yeah, of course.
And so some of us are going to have a bed. Some of us will be on the floor. I don't mind the floor. I don't care. But
no, dude, I'll take the floor because
the point is that's our first shower. And so
we're going to be doing some dirty something.
Yeah. So take some sprays to make yourself smell at least decent. But
cologne, baby, cologne.
It doesn't have to be cologne, but some kind of powder that covers up the smell.
A deodorant. Bring deodorant.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy those little traveling packets for toothbrush, toothpaste, a little pack of shampoo, and stuff like that.
That's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so those are some things, and then let's see what else. So we're camping. But we're not lighting fires. We're not doing anything.
No. It's just to surround the bikes.
So we're literally just sleeping. There's no food. Put the tents up. I'm trying to think everything we need. That's pretty much it, man. Just control the BO, because you're going to be embarrassed if you show up. Well, I mean, we have time to shower, but it's going to be one shower. So
man, worst case scenario, I'll go to the store, buy a 24-pack of water. I'll go hide somewhere. I'll be good. I've lived for a couple months in Mexico, and the way we showered over there in Michoacan was there was a barrel. When it rained, we got a cup. There you go. There's your shower.
That's funny. I've been to Progreso. When you take a piss, it's a bathtub. You literally share a bathtub with a bunch of men.
We never had a toilet, so there was this hole in the wall. I mean, in the floor, and then right when you look through the floor, it was like 10 feet down, and there was nothing but like worms, maggots, and everything. That was our toilet, man. That's.
I used to live in Harlingen, man. It's like, we used to go to Progreso, and it's pretty dirty, but I mean, you've been there, so it's not going to be. It's going to be like a normal thing. You're like, I know how to handle this.
But there were some gas stations. I think it's called Love's or Love's something.
Yeah, Love's.
Love's are good. Yeah.
That they have showers, but it's only for the truckers. But
no, it's not. It's not.
No, it's for everybody.
You pay like $2.50, so you can take a shower.
Do they have any on route?
Sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of Love's. Yeah. So
every
bring sandals.
Every single truck stop. Yeah, definitely wear sandals, dude. You don't want to get Ali's foot, dude. But yeah, every single truck stop has a shower. It's like $2.50, I think.
Oh man, that's perfect, man. But honestly, if my first shower is at SCMM, I'm not tripping, man. It's just gonna be one for the books. I'm gonna be like, I stink for a reason, man.
Yeah, and there might be something at the Grand Canyon. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows?
But I'm excited because I'm more prepared now for the trip because I didn't know anything. Because like you said before, it's not like Texas, and I have that notion of it that everything's like you gotta find somewhere where you can't be seen, so you can just get a couple hours of sleep or something.
No, it's all open, so we can pull off into the country, and as long as like we're not interfering with somebody, we can pitch tents right there.
Awesome, bro.
We're not going to go into somebody's property like where their house is right there, So it's all good.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
So.
Okay, we got that. Hygiene wise, and for the SCMM, the actual like the pre-meetup, the day of it, or how does that?
That's on Friday, and so if we can make it there by Friday, that'd be awesome. If not, it's not a big deal because that's like a pre-meetup. The main thing is on Saturday.
Okay, main thing.
And so it's Saturday, I think at like 11, and that's at Chaparral.
Yeah, the Chaparral.
Yeah. And that's where like all the riders come in, and then you ride from Chaparral to Palm Springs.
And then party at the hotel.
And party at the hotel, yeah.
It's gonna be an experience, and it's so funny because one of my a buddy of mine, he went to California. I can't remember what was the sand that he got me. He went to one of those Venice Beach. Okay, he went over there and he put the sand in the jar. Came back to Corpus Christi and he gave it to me as a gift. And he's like, "Hey man, so whenever you go live over there, as a memory." And I'm like, you know what? When I go live over there, I'm gonna return the sand on Venice Beach. So it's gonna be exciting.
Venice Beach is pretty nice.
I've only seen pictures, videos, music videos shot over there, but that's about it.
If you're going to like the touristy spots or like the non-touristy spots?
Both.
Like the boardwalk and stuff like that?
I want to see both.
PCH 5, dude, takes you all across the beach, dude. Like beautiful spots.
Awesome. Yeah. I probably won't even go to sleep tonight just thinking about it.
Yeah, once you're in California, you have like a good time. That whole coast ride and everything.
Yeah, that's been my dream to ride my motorcycle on the coast, West Coast.
I've done that. Like every time I was over there, I did it at least like a couple times a year.
Your recent videos are at the coast, right?
Yeah, I kind of like lack on a lot of stuff, so I'm finally going through my hard drive because I'm gonna have to probably buy another one pretty soon. But I'm barely uploading the LA versus SD vlogger meetup footage from
man.
January.
As a motovlogger, you're just backed up on a lot of stuff because we're just yeah. No, I got you, man. Because like I said before, I'm barely coming out with the MotoGP first video, and that was shot what in April, and we're at the beginning of July, man. Oh,
Yeah, it happens. The only way to do stuff literally is to like stop doing events and stop riding, which
and you can't.
I stopped doing events for like this week. But like the riding part, you can't really stop that anywhere.
Oh yeah, every day is an adventure when you're on your motorcycle. I'll tell you that. And I'm always shooting like I always shoot when I'm not even vlogging. Like I'll just have it there for as a security purpose. Like if something happens, and then you'll see who was at fault. But there's always something interesting during the day that I catch, and it's like, oh, now I have like stuff for a compilation or something. But man, I have two 4 terabyte hard drives, and one's already filled up. I just got the other one, so. RideToVictory, you speak Spanish or what?
Poquito. I was raised in a Mexican family, and my step grandmother, she did not speak English, and so she would walk us around the house and like, try to teach us Spanish. I was like 7 or 8 years old, and so she would walk around the house, and I once approached her and I said, "Yo quiero tomar agua," and she looked at me and she says, "No." And I said, "No, I don't understand. Yo quiero tomar agua." No. Tú quieres, I'm sorry. I said, "Yo quiero comer agua." And she said, "No." And I was confused, right? And she says, "Tú quieres tomar agua." And I was like, "Oh, I want to."
Corrected you.
Yeah, I want to drink the water, not eat the water.
You don't want to eat it. Awesome, man. But I'll be the translator in the group. Porque yo sí hablo español.
Sí.
But yeah, man, it's impressive that you know a bit about it. But I'm looking at the live chat, and it's interesting because people are saying balls, titties.
Right.
I'm looking right at it. It's like, oh, and Pink Maiden is Jess. It's Johnny's friend. So I will be coming out with the video hopefully in the next 2 days because I'm already finished with the first video for the MotoGP event because I have 3 videos for it. So I'm working on the second one. So right when I come out with the first one, I'll be able to come out with the other one like in the next 2 days. So I'm trying to finish them all before I release the first one. Yeah, awesome, guys.
I'm trying to figure out. I have like 15 hours of video storage. Like, I have to figure out how to like perfectly time this. Because I'm not going to record the whole ride. That'd be so boring.
No. If anything, just record for the first 10 minutes of just getting out, so I can get the timestamp and then the time lapse, and then just
crossing a state maybe, or
taking pictures of the state signs.
Yeah. So
you can always just record a bunch and then just keep dumping the footage off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually gonna have one camera just recording the whole time because I have about 8 SD cards that are 64 gigabytes, so that's about 4 hours and 30 minutes of recording time. So one card will fill up of nothing but the trip for our safety. And if there's nothing interesting right there, I can format the card right there and then. So I'd rather have footage in the case of something does happen or something that interesting does happen.
Yep.
So yeah, a portable charger hooked up to it, and it'll record the whole time.
Should work.
Badass.
It's one of those things we have to kind of like strategically plan because you can't record the whole time. It's like 2 weeks. So.
Oh no! Like riding wise, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just got to figure it out because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, I got like 5 chips. I want one of those chips to be on the Grand Canyon. I want one of those chips to be so.
Yeah, I
like, trying to figure it all out.
But do you have a terabyte hard drive that you're gonna take?
I have one, but I'm not taking it because it requires my laptop.
Because I'm bringing my MacBook Pro, my laptop.
You are.
Yeah,
I can
if you want to
that.
just bring your hard drive, and then we can dump footage on my laptop.
That will work. Okay.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna be dumping the whole time because I just got a new hard drive, so I'm gonna fill that up.
I have a 2 terabyte, so that should work.
Yeah, awesome, man. Yeah.
All right.
Sweet, man. Man, August 2nd. We're literally about
It's
a
like a
month.
month, man. Yeah.
Exactly a month away, man, and I can't wait to do it, man.
Yep.
I've been telling my friends about this trip, and I'm grateful to have friends that support what I do, which is traveling. They're like, man, do it, because man, I feed off of their energy. They're just motivating me to do it, and it's just more exciting that I'm gonna be traveling with a group of people that love what they do.
So hello, Artisme is asking if we're going to be active during the ride, and I plan on doing some kind of like live streams, on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of like Ghost Ninja did, where he hit Seattle and went into live stream and just, hey, here I am, I made it, So
yeah,
I think we should do that.
Well, whenever I do like weekend trips, right now it's gonna be a great adventure. I would keep everybody posted on the Instagram stories because it reaches out to like a huge audience compared to like Snapchat or. So what I do is I will keep posting stories of what's happening right now, like constant. And so with the live stream, yeah, that'll be a great way to tell them like, hey, this is where we're at, and yeah, that's a great idea.
Wait, that's August. Yeah. Well, like I know Ghost Ninja. I actually just saw him when I was in San Diego a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
Because I was holding a drawing raffle for a 4-pack of tickets to Nitro Circus, which is why one of the reasons why I was out there is because I got tickets for it.
Mhm.
So he actually won that raffle drawing, and I was chatting with him. We were sitting right next to each other during the event and the show, and it's good to like post up a lot of stuff on social media, let people know what you're doing, but then not really focus a lot on doing that. Focus more on the trip part of it to get like content for later on, essentially.
Oh, and don't forget to have fun too. Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you can turn it all off and turn it all off.
What sucks is that like the only thing that I ever update is Instagram stories because I find it very hard to communicate, like to be on social media when I'm doing these trips, because people that tell me to check up that check up on me when I'm on the trips, yeah, like I will just call them like in the morning, hey, this is what we're gonna go do, and then I don't talk to them for the rest of the day until the nighttime till it's time to crash. I tell them like, hey man, I'm safe. I'm about to go to sleep. Like literally, I will only talk to them for a whole day, no more than 5 minutes. so it's really hard for me to stay active on social media when I'm traveling because I'm so focused on the trip. So yeah, I need to work on that. Just to even update the people that message me on my personal phone that if I'm safe, or because my parents they watch my my YouTube channel, okay, and they worry a lot, but they support what I do. 100%, because they're like, whatever you do, just be the best at it, and that's exactly what I'm striving for.
That's the best thing. My mom's the same way. She's always watching my stuff. Sometimes I'll say something I didn't think she would hear, and she'll call me like, I heard this.
Yeah, man, that's it doesn't cross my mind. I know she watches the channel, but it never crosses my mind because man, I'll say what's on my mind right there and then, and sometimes I tend to drop a lot of F-bombs, and I need to work on that.
It's funny because I was in the Navy, in the Navy, and F-bombs is like not my thing. Cussing's really not my thing. And you always hear the stories like, "Oh, cussing like a sailor." Oh, I was in the Navy, so
yeah.
apparently it's not like for everybody.
No, yeah, I need to work on the profanity because I was like, fuck, shit, bull, fuck, like on everything, man. And it's like,
Right.
and when I'm editing a video, it's like, damn, man, I say that a lot. Like, I have a sailor's mouth or something.
That's the persona.
Yeah.
The sailor's mouth.
So I need to work on that.
But,
yeah, my parents, and my baby sisters actually watch the videos, and they're always excited that I upload because they're like, "We're seeing what you're doing." My sisters are like 9 and 7, and so because they live not too far from me, but I don't see them often because I'm either working in Houston or on the weekend in Corpus Christi. I'm always on the road, so it's really hard to see my family. But they keep updated with my videos, and they're excited every time it comes out because they get to see me, and I'm like, man, I need to go visit them more often.
no, that's good. I actually just did a ride with Dropping Valves, and he mentioned you were in Mexico. I was like, Mexico? I didn't know. I thought he was in Corpus. So I guess you travel quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm here and there, man, because I like to travel and just meet awesome people. I sound like a broken record, but I just love meeting people. Because you learn so much from almost anybody. Like they can be from a different background, their culture, and man, it's amazing because it opens up a new door for you, or a door of opportunities too, because you can collaborate with like-minded people, like Jonny Rides, for example. Me and him, me and him. For the next trip in September, we're going back to the Tail of the Dragon. So that's exciting because we're going back
like September 8th through the 10th, essentially.
8th through the 10th. Yeah, I actually need to put that in my. Oh, dude, September's my birthday. Oh, that'll be like.
We might be there before, and then there's this pretty kick-ass like town we found this last time we went to, because when we stayed in the other one, we stayed in like Cherokee, but this time we stayed in Pigeon Forge, which is like a whole, like, I want to say like a little mini Vegas for like kids with rides and, you know, mini golf and arcade and shopping and all kinds of cool stuff.
Man, dude, I'm excited for that trip too, because like August is going to be SCMM, and then September is going to be Tail of the Dragon. What do you have usually on the like November, December? Do you have any trips planned for those months?
Yeah, probably like a track day in California for one of those, and then December is could be pretty much cold anywhere, so you can probably even head south and do like a south trip in Mexico somewhere on the beach.
Are you still planning on traveling South America, or
just go to Laredo?
Yeah, I've actually crossed through there on the way back when I was coming back from Mexico City, and it's not really that impressive. But I definitely stick to like at least the west coast of the whole southern area, unless it gets to like the Caribbean side. Then I'm down for that Caribbean side.
Yeah, one place in Mexico I'd love to go is Guadalupe. It's right on the Pacific side of just south of San Diego, about 3-4 hours. Gosh, man, it looks so gorgeous.
Like what is it over there? Like
it's right along the coast, man, in Mexico. Right
is the water clear?
It's Pacific, man. It's bright. It's clear.
Oh, the clean water.
It'd be nice.
We just spent some time down there a couple weeks ago. We went down to, we were in San Diego for that event for Nitro Circus, and then we crossed the border. We went to like Rosarito, and then almost down to Ensenada, and then got like a hotel that's like right on the beach. You open up like the rear sliding door, the glass doors or whatever, and like the beach is right there.
Sweet. I've been to Puebla, Mexico. In Mexico, Puebla, the big town. Yeah, and it's beautiful over there. In December, like the whole town would decorate everything. Like they will go balls out on the decorations and everything for the streets, and it's beautiful over there. I almost killed myself over there, but I mean, I'm not live. I'm good. It's all good.
What you need is we need a trip like out there when it's winter or something out here somewhere. Just head down there.
Wait, is that a potential trip, Jonny Rides, in December? Go to Mexico or what?
It can be. I mean, I got family all over down there.
I got passport list. What's up? I mean,
so AJ, you got a passport, right?
Yeah.
So you've already seen Mexico, right?
Bits of it.
Dude, go up to like Alaska or Canada or something.
Honestly, yeah, I have this person that's been following my channel for quite some time, and he's from Canada, and we've been talking, and he invited me to go to Canada. So if anything, I'll probably make a trip because I don't know anybody in Canada. So
there's Alaskan Rides, which you have to go through Canada to get to Alaska, right? And he'll show you around. And then there's motovloggers. There's
6'4" Honda.
Oh, I'm trying to think of people that will actually reach out. Is Filthy French Fry? He's like far north of Canada.
That's what I like about motovlogging, is that we all try to help each other out. And I never heard of those channels that you mentioned, but I'll check them out. Like
there's Prairie Boy. You know Prairie Boy, right?
Which one?
Prairie Boy 77.
Yeah, 77. Yeah.
Really? Wow, these are all Canada. So there's Prairie Boy, there's Filthy French Fry, there's Motogirl Vlogs. Those guys will actually reach back to you.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna check them out after this live stream. I'm gonna message you so you can message them back.
Yeah.
So
they'll respond. I don't think 6'4" will respond. He's probably like inundated with like all these requests.
Well, yeah, I can only imagine how much traffic and
these guys will respond.
Awesome, man! And look at that. That's a connection right there. So we can plan for a road trip in Canada. Are you willing to do that? RideToVictory?
I can't, but I'm going to California. That's it for this year.
What about next year?
Possibly.
Oh, I thought you were like wanted in Canada. You said I can't in a way of.
Oh no, it's all about work,
Oh, okay.
I gotta plan my vacations. So.
I thought that
I get so many vacation days per year. So.
Awesome, man. Yeah, man. Work. When it comes to work in reality, it's just. Ugh.
Yeah, so you always have to plan based on what they allot you. So.
Like, I want to expand my photography business to wherever I travel, I can get gigs right there. So that's the dream, man.
Well, you gotta get on one of those like site things where you can like sell your pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I need to look into this.
Because then that's like something that you can do mobile from pretty much anywhere. Because the site will, print, ship, do all the other stuff for you.
Yeah, man, that's what I need to start doing. It's just I'm not the guy to make excuses, but man, the time management, I'm horrible at it. I'm working, videos, work, videos, sleep, work, travel. Like, man, it's
kind of like right there with you. Just uploaded a whole bunch of products on the site and fixing a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that you've been active on social media, so it's like, man, that's what's up. He's catching up on his stuff. That's what's up.
I have to, otherwise I'll do it for like next year. I'll be like, hey, SCMM 18, and like, oh, here's the footage from 17.
Yeah, man. RideToVictory, man. He's been uploading constant, actually. So it's like what, two videos, 3 videos a week, or?
It's random. It's just depends on my time.
And what editing software do you use?
I use Adobe Premiere.
Oh, sweet. Same here.
Yeah, see, my editing just like sucks most of the time.
Well, practice makes perfect, bro.
Yeah, well, actually, like Pink Maiden's gonna be going to school for like pretty much all the picture video stuff, which is pretty legit.
What? I never knew that. When is her first video coming out? I'm excited.
Her first video? I don't know. It might just be an intro. I know, like, I want to post up that burnout video we did on that bridge.
Oh, dude! If you need my footage of my perspective, I can send it to you, so you can cut.
Yeah, that way you can do like a cut and edit type thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'll send it to you, bro. It's just hard because I'm over here in Corpus and I need to meet up with you because I need to give you the $80 that I owe you.
That's all good. Whenever.
Yeah.
We're
So
here.
if anything, when we link up, I don't want to say to SCMM because, man, I want to go take care of that. So if anything, I'll let you. Are you gonna? Because I'm gonna be in Houston on Wednesday for that PP1 bike meet. So I was wondering if you were gonna go there so I can meet up with you over there.
Yeah, I'll head down there.
Cool.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, hang out with the rebels. Oh man,
That should be fun. Are you doing anything, Johnny, in August or no?
Am I doing anything in August?
Yeah, are you gonna go riding somewhere like, you know? No, you said you weren't going to SCMM, but like somewhere.
I mean, I'm riding during there and after, probably like up the coast and stuff. Because essentially, what the calendar is SCMM is like the first weekend. Second weekend is probably going to be, not even probably like the middle of the week, like a coast ride somewhere up the coast, and then that Sunday the 13th. There's a big, huge ride. It's known as TSR, which is the Tijuana Stunt Ride. So you basically get a bunch of stunters from literally all over the states come down and meet down in San Diego, and everybody crosses the border and goes down to like Rosarito, basically just stunting the whole way, and then all the way down to like Puerto Nuevo, and just hang out with pretty much everybody, and then ride back. So there's literally like cool, 500 to 1,000 riders crossing the border in that day.
That's really cool.
Nice.
So that's that following weekend. So I'm pretty sure I'll still already be there for that.
And San Diego, man, it's freaking beautiful. So gorgeous.
San Diego. Yeah. I've actually wanted, like, in the profession that I want to get into, there's job offers, so many job offers in San Francisco and opportunities. So that's where I want to go live. But
San Francisco is like really expensive, and then San Jose is like super expensive. San Diego is like the lower of all of California.
Of the three, yeah.
And it's like the beautiful. It's the most prettiest place you can live.
Really? And is it expensive too?
It's the cheapest of California. So like if you want to buy a house, it's like $600,000, right, for a house.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, it's not a lot. If you want to go to LA, it's like 1.5 million for what you can get for $600,000 in San Diego.
Million?
Yeah. If you want to go to San Francisco or San Jose, it's like 2 million for what you can get for $600,000.
So it just moves with the bracket, basically.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bit discouraging because I thought I could just roll up to California and be like, yeah, I'm gonna live here.
Oh no, it's expensive, but San Diego's the prettiest. Like they don't have the street wires, that go across the street. Mm-hmm. Like we have here, you have like telephone poles that have wires that go across. It's all underground. Mm-hmm. And they also have a city mandate where the street lights have to have that like amber light or whatever. So mm-hmm. there's no space or help me out here, Johnny. What
like
do they call it? Like so you can't see the stars at night, basically.
It's like light pollution.
Light pollution. There you go. That's
what about over there in like where we're gonna camp out?
Oh, dude, the places we're going, there's no lights at all, man.
Awesome, I love that.
You're gonna see it all. Because we're skipping towns, man. We're like going into the desert, like we're doing this for real.
Awesome, dude. We're gonna get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to look up in the sky and see satellites. It's just so dark.
Hey, Jonny Rides.
That's good.
Pink Maiden said that it's a graphic design bachelor's.
It is something. I mean, it's basically like learning how to use like all the Photoshop stuff. I think she's getting like a
Illustrator, like
MacBook,
Adobe
and she's getting a
Illustrator and
kick-ass
InDesign.
camera, which is part of the course.
Awesome, man. When did she start it, actually?
I think she's starting at the end of the month, and the 30th or something like that.
Hey, man, if she my best friend Moni, she's a graphic designer, so if she needs any help or pointers, yeah, tell her to message me, and she can help you out. It's actually yeah, she's very helpful because she works on my logos and stuff. Like I said before, she was making. I have this teddy bear that I ride on the back of my backpack. His name's Pancho. So she's made a couple like badass designs of it. So I'm gonna get them into decals, and it's gonna be exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have those for SCMM or no?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can get like 500 if anything, and I could just pass them out because everybody will remember that as Pancho.
Like that motovlogger Pancho.
Yeah, I'm pushing out for the bear and the Pancho, man.
Did you know that Red One's doing that too? The decals.
I just saw that he made like he was working all night. I think on Wednesday night, making a lot of decals and giving them out.
You could like push to him unless you have your own decal person.
Oh, I don't. I'm trying to see if I can set up mine out of inspiration from Jonny Rides because I've seen Jonny Rides has his own machine. Like once you see his house, he has everything that you need for decals.
It's all set up. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I do Captain Bagger 66 stuff, like California Renegade.
Mm-hmm.
I do stuff for support for Walker Mob Boss, Mr. V-Rod, Ranger Nation Rides.
Oh, that's cool, man.
A lot of their stuff is on my site. Like if you just click on if you go to stayriding.com and then click on like the motovlogger thing, like everybody's like page thing comes up with all their merchandise.
Stay riding.
Yeah, and he's giving me a great inspiration to do something like on my own thing, like just do it like out of like your garage or something, because it's just the way he works, the way he pushes his stuff, man. He's very, very consistent, and it pays for it, man. His hard work pays off because he gets to travel and stuff. And I'm glad that he's able to invite me and take me to some of the adventures.
Well, I get a lot of support from Pink Maiden helping out with everything. Cause I got like a million ideas, literally. I got a lot of like companies going on at the same time.
Shout out to Pink Maiden, man, because she works with Jonny, and they're both just working like overnight, just pushing out the products. Because once somebody buys something, you gotta get to work and send them out. So, and they've gone as far as that they need to hire, and they hired another person to work with them. So that's pretty impressive. When you have a business where you need to hire somebody else, yeah.
It's that. I mean, as everything grows, we'll probably hire somebody else too.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for you, man.
Stuff going on, and then I don't want to work, so I'd rather like pay somebody else to do this stuff. I come up with the ideas and get the creative nature.
Hey, man, I'm excited for you, man.
Thanks. There's a lot of good stuff coming.
I can't wait to see it. Hey, I need to get some more Stay Riding stickers for my bike, because the one, I think one of the Pink Maiden made one, and it wouldn't stick anywhere. For like I'll try to put it on my laptop and it wouldn't stick. So maybe that one decal was just not sticky. So I want to buy some more.
I will hook you up with some.
Cool, bro.
Find out what it is.
I was gonna say we're going to SCMM. It'd be nice if you guys could donate some. We can pass them out or something.
Oh yeah, no. For I want to pass mine out because nobody know who the hell Amazing AJ is. So I want to pass them out so they can put it on their bikes, like Suburban Delinquent style. Hey,
it can help you guys out.
Awesome. Yeah. It's like, hey man, you never met me, but me and him are doing this challenge. If I can stick this bear sticker on your bike right now.
Right. I've already met Sub D. He's awesome.
I hear a lot of great things about him, and
He's
especially
really good.
his drunk stories where he's
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah.
In Florida when they had their Florida meetup, I was actually there with my family for Disney World, and so I like took a taxi over there and hung out with them.
Wow.
And Sub D was there, and there was Shade Tree. Man,
Shade Tree?
yeah, they were so cool, dude. As soon as I walked in, I was like, Shade Tree, you know. He hands me a beer. He's like, hey, sit down, have a seat. And then Sub D's like, you know, same thing. He's like family, you know. It's just talking, you know, just you know, how are things with you? And he's just like a really cool dude. And so I think if you like approach him with these stickers, I mean, he'll put it on his bike. He'll probably tell you, you know, pick a spot on my bike and just put it on there.
Dude, man.
And all this stuff started like last year because I literally had like, I was in San Francisco at the time, and Pink Maiden was in Texas, and I literally had like a whole stack of them with me, and I just like put them on a table that Ghost Ninja had set up, and just give them out for free. I want to see who likes them or who takes them. And I literally got rid of like the whole stack, I believe. I don't think I had like a lot of them left. And I got like everybody that was tagging SCMM in the pics, I could see a lot of like Stay Riding stickers there. And I was like, oh, dang.
That's good, man, because it pushes your channel out while helping out people by just giving them decals. And it's so, like you were saying, RideToVictory, it's so great to see people that are the same off camera as they are on camera, because yeah, so I've heard nothing but great stories for all the California motovloggers that they're the same person off camera, because I've heard of situations where they're on camera and they're putting a show, they're putting a different persona, and they're entirely totally different off camera. And that's not to say that that's necessarily bad, but I don't know. I feel like if you're true on camera, you don't have to worry about being somebody else or doing something else off camera. Because
be like, hey, you're not that crazy dude that I watch all the time.
Yeah, like, I'm a crazy motherfucker, dude. I'll tell you that right now. I'm like, man, it's just I don't know. Basically, the way I am on camera, that's the way I am, man. I have so much energy, and then I'm surprised that my friends still hang out with me, because I'm too much sometimes. I love to dance. I would literally dance at a stoplight.
I love that about you, man.
Yeah,
I saw you get off. You and Ride get off on your bikes and like dance around the Macarena.
Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck, dude. I want to have a good time. But yeah, man, I do all sorts of stuff like that. So let me know if it's too much, man.
Oh no, it's never too much.
Awesome, bro. Awesome.
I would say on our trip, if you do that, give a heads up so I can hit the record button, because it's amazing. It really is. Like, you see people doing this kind of stuff. That kind of stuff it's entertaining, you know. So you want to see that.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I don't like plan it. It's just like because I'm hearing that one song that just making me wanna break out and dance and just boogie, because I have a lot of footage of that, and I'm actually there's this one decal that my friend made me that I'm gonna make a video just specifically for that decal, which I'm gonna be passing out, because it's gonna be a great it's gonna be a great video, because it's gonna involve dancing and choreograph and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be up soon. But I still need to push out for these videos out that I'm still working on. Before I do anything else, I need to upload the MotoGP trip, the Tail of the Dragon trip.
Yeah, I tell myself that all the time. Like, before I do anything else tonight, I gotta do this.
And then you end up doing something else. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
But like, I'm content as long as stuff gets done.
And slowly but surely, indeed. Yeah.
All right, I gotta head out. So it was good meeting you guys.
Hey, thanks for joining the live stream, RideToVictory.
Yep. Have a good one.
Have a good one, bro.
Be safe.
All right. Man, that was awesome, Johnny.
Right?
So what are you doing right now? Are you still working on decals or what?
Yeah, and I actually just uploaded a new event for like South Bay Motorsports on the San Diego Riders page and group. Kind of keeping all the events and stuff going over there. So,
dude, I appreciate you like inviting me for all these groups that I had no idea, like the San Diego Riders or something, because like Facebook would tell me, hey, Jonny Rides invited you to join this group. And I'm like, dude, I never knew about this group. And what I love about it is that some of these groups are in California. That's my destination where I want to live. So I have a better, like a general idea of what goes on over there. So I'm up to date with stuff over there. So I appreciate that, bro.
yeah, I mean, if you want to be in California, like San Diego is probably like the best place to be. Like that group, I created that group back in like, I think 14 maybe, but I was in San Diego riding back since like, I would say like 05, 06. And then I left to Chicago for 3 years from like 2007, 2010. And then I went back to San Diego from like 2010 to when I left in 2016. And I'm making my way back over there now anyway. And that group specifically grew the most out of anything else I've done. So it's literally like a help all, have all type of group from adding everybody that I've been in and met like on my journeys and trips. San
Diego, I'm gonna do more research on that and compare it to San Francisco job-wise, because I want to work in a production company. So I'll definitely check that out, because you and RideToVictory gave me an impression of San Diego. So I definitely have to check that out. Also with like the financial situation over there, it's cheaper over there. So
yeah, I'd say for San Francisco, if you're not making like 150K a year, like probably don't do it.
Well, the good thing is that I have buddies that graduated from my college that are on the same degree, same major, that they already graduated. They're living over there. So I'm gonna keep up, like we're keeping contact. So they're already doing what I want to do. So they already have. So whenever I do graduate, it's like, hey, bro. And then they'll help me out, and so I can like live here or couch surf here and there and start getting the money that I need to live over there. So if anything, I have a couple connections when it comes to friends over there, so it'll help my situation out better. But I'll definitely,
as long as you have like a plan and like you're good with finding out where you want to be, definitely like for San Diego, there's like literally no rain all year long. Where in San Francisco, it's pretty much going to be rainy or cloudy or foggy like 2-3 times out of the week.
Oh, no rain all year, man. I love rain, man. I love riding in the rain, which is dangerous. It's not recommended, but I love doing it because I'm a runner, so I love running in the rain with no shirt, just straight up running, just getting poured out.
Yeah, and that might be a better fit.
Yeah, but I do like affording my bills. I where to stay and everything.
Yeah, man, it just depends on what you want to do and what the job is, because it's pretty much a lot of like the higher end companies. So it's a totally different vibe. I mean, I lived there for like a couple months when I was working there. And then when I left, it's like it's a different vibe. Like everything's a different vibe.
What's the minimum wage over there?
Minimum, I think right now it might be like $12.50 or so. And then San Diego is about the same. I think 12 something, maybe $11.50.
Well, okay, then the cost of living is high, and then the minimum wage is low compared to it. Because I thought if the minimum wage was higher, then of course it'll compensate for the higher living expenses, but it doesn't.
Nah, it doesn't at all.
That sucks, man.
That's what I was saying. If you're not making like a lot, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, because I've been I lived in Corpus Christi since 2013, and I've moved around 4 or 5 times. I can't. There's no place. It's like I'm always moving around, so I'm used to that. But I like to just stay in one place as I'm working. But but I'm okay moving around. Like just live here for a couple months and then live there. Like just right now, as we speak, I'm couch surfing, so I stay here in Corpus on the weekends, but I'm couch surfing, and I'm grateful to have a friend, Brenda and John, that they're letting me stay at their. They have a house or like a little studio built on top of their garage. So imagine the whole garage as a room. It's I'm staying that. Yeah, but it's so big. Like I feel selfish. Like it's too much. Like I'm so used to having something small, and to have like this much of a space, like I only take one corner and all the other stuff is extra. I feel selfish, but I'm grateful that they're helping me staying here for the weekends as I'm doing my gigs over here and riding with a couple buddies. So hopefully I can find a couple buddies that I can couch surf over there in San Francisco or in San Diego, and then so I can get my own 2 feet on the ground and then have something of like a studio or a roommate over there.
Well, in San Diego, there's like plenty.
Awesome.
I mean, even if you live like across the border, it literally takes you maybe like 10 minutes to cross the border on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you lived in the Baja side, rent's going to be like at least less than half. Everything's going to be a lot cheaper. And if you're, even a couple miles from the border, like you'd still be in San Diego in like 15, 20 minutes.
Dude, I could totally do that. Live over there and then just come to work in San Diego.
So, I mean, we were out looking at places and like checking out spots all the way down the coast because, you can literally like rent a house like on the coast, on the beach for like $1,000 a month.
No way.
And like, you have like your nice beach views and everything and just chill out. Since everything we do is online mostly, we don't have to be in San Diego, but if there's an event in San Diego or something, I could just ride over there and it'd be okay.
Are you planning to move back to San Diego?
Yeah.
What was it, by the fall or what?
I'd probably say like, hopefully we're already there by SCMM. That's kind of like a goal, is to like already be there by then, but we'll see how it goes.
You need a roommate?
Yeah, I mean, we're down for pretty much anything. We just got to find like the right spot because don't want to be way down too far where it's going to take like, hours to get somewhere, but don't want to be too close. So that way we're still like away from everybody. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, if you ever need a roommate, man, let me know because I'm interested in moving to California over there in San Diego.
Yeah, I mean, just look up like if you look on Craigslist or something, you hop on there, you look at like playas in Tijuana or like Rosarito, and like look at some of the rental properties. Like you'll be like, oh dang, like literally all this for this much.
Hell yeah! Hey, just keep it on the down low. Let's make sure we can secure something before we tell everybody.
That's okay. I've been telling a lot of people that I'm moving back. I just don't know when.
Well, dude, that's exciting, man. It's just if you do move over there, man, like I already know somebody in San Diego now, so I can go visit them.
Even if you don't, I still know plenty of people down there. So I mean, that's something that I want to like build, is like a couch surfing type thing. Yeah, but for like motorcyclists only.
Awesome, man.
So that way, like, if you're a biker and you have like an extra, couch or something, and you got somebody from out of town, boom, there you go.
Yeah, that's great what you're doing. I like that you're expanding on all forums, on all platforms.
Oh yeah, like I said, pretty much you can't just leave one thing.
Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket, which I don't have any eggs at the moment. I'm just having fun, but I'm trying to pay off school and graduate first.
That's something I've learned to like grow on. Like if you're getting paid like $1 to do something, and then you lose that $1, then you're pretty much out everything. But if you get paid, a penny for something, and you got 100 things to do, and then you lose one of those things, then you're good. You still got 99.
That is a great mentality, brother. But I can't wait to see you this Wednesday, man. It's bike night at Houston. PP1, guys.
PP1 night, for sure.
For anybody that's listening, it's in Houston. It's at the Starbucks of, what is it, 59? I'm not too sure.
I think it's like 610 in Westheimer.
610 in Westheimer, guys. So if y'all want to go link up, we'll be there. I'll be in the blue R6, and Jonny Rides will be on the beautiful.
On the Grom. No, I'm just kidding.
All the way over there.
That took me like 2 hours to get there on the Grom.
You'll get there when it's already over. But Jonny Rides will be there on his beautiful BMW HP4. That's a sex mission right there.
On the panty dropper.
Man, dude. What year is it? A 2015?
14.
14? Yeah, my dream bike after the R6 is a HP4, so hopefully I'll be able to get that in the next couple of years.
Well, I don't know if they might come out with a new one. Or just keep like pimping out like a 2018 or something.
I'm more intrigued by the one that you have, like in that, like the color of everything, the carbon fiber, just the right amount of carbon fiber. Like, I'm not looking to get the updated. Sorry, I'm eating oranges. I'm not too fancy when it comes to getting the latest of everything. So 2013, 2014, or HP4 will do me good.
Well, I mean, it's a good bike. It's a good bike. I definitely have some fun on it already.
Yeah, it takes off, man. Because I tried to race with you with one bike night or something, and yeah, you left me in the dust, brother.
Well, it's not fair though. It's 1,000 versus 600.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I thought I was gonna get the jump, but no. It was so funny because whenever we raced, I was trying to make eye contact with you to signal 3, 2, 1, but you were just looking straight ahead, and that let me know that you were waiting for me to pass so you can pass me immediately. So I was like, oh, so his bike is that fast. Okay.
Yeah, I give everybody the like
yeah,
take off.
As soon as I see that, I'm like, well, I'm gonna take an L right now. Might as well just enjoy it and get it on video.
Cause that bike's handed out plenty of L's.
But nobody will admit to it in Houston because nobody likes losing.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I just like having fun.
Same here, man. I like to race, but it's all in the fun. People are like, let's race for money or pissing contests. Who's got the biggest stick? And dude, let's just top out our bikes and have fun.
Yeah, that's something I don't do. It's like I already know in Houston, I have one of the slowest, fastest bikes in Houston. So I'm not worried about being the fastest ever.
Yeah, I'm worried about having fun in the corners too. So, and yeah, man, just. But if you're ever in the area in Corpus Christi and you need somewhere to stay, bro, just let me know. I have good friends over here that'll open up their home to you, man. Before I
want to leave, I am going to say yeah, because I do want to go like visit all the Salinas stuff.
Yeah. You and Peak Maiden, man, just let me know what weekend you want to be here, dude. I have a spot for you, or if I'm not here, I'll have friends that have a spot for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, hey man, hey, thanks for joining the live stream, bro. We'll do it. Hopefully, I know we'll do another live stream right before we head out to SCMM. So, I would like to have you on that panel again. So, we'll see you like 2-3 weeks or the weekend before we head out.
That's probably like 3 weeks. Yeah, let me know.
All right, brother. All right, hey, thanks again, man.
All right, for sure.
All right, have a good one.
All right, later.
Bye.